All right. We're back to the redheads. Well, not back to redheads. We're gonna get another redhead. We've had so many. We got one more. Adding one more to the list. And then next week we'll be done with one. One that's been tormenting me. And he'll be gone and I'll never have to deal with him again. And I can't wait for that. I can't wait to be free of one redhead. Anyone who joins on Wednesdays knows the redhead I'm talking about. We need him destroyed. I hope I'm gonna like this redhead. I will say, according, not to the lore, I was gonna say the lore, according to the interwebs, this redhead is very controversial. He's a very, unliked redhead.
もちろん、君は俺のことを拾ってくれるよね。
Yeah, you've seen this before. I feel like I listen to the song so much, I should know the lyrics by now. What a disappointing man. Yay! I love this song. Again, I feel like I should know all the lyrics, but I don't. I still don't. All right, skip this prologue. I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna do it. Now gameplay starts. All that silence was for this moment. We're gonna work with Saotome.
Saotome とか。わかった。
You wanna work with Saotome? Got it.
Saotome の仕事は新規企画の立案と制作だ。
It's Saotome's responsibility to plan and produce new projects.
デザイナーのお前にはクリエイティブな仕事のサポートは合ってるかもな。
It's creative work, so you might be able to provide great support as a designer.
早乙女にはリニューアルの肝となる完全に新しい企画を作り出してもらうことになる。
Saotome will be responsible for creating a completely new project that will form the foundation of the renewal.
お前がこれまで培ってきたデザイナーとしての腕が役立つことも多いだろ
う。Your design skills will undoubtedly come in handy. Working with Saotome seemed like a good idea in order to grow and learn more. I chose Saotome for that reason, but I wasn't sure if things would work out. Despite that, I couldn't say that I wanted to reconsider, so I said I would do my best.
ああ、頑張ってくれ。まあそれに。
Okay, good luck to you. Besides,
お前たち仲いいみたいだしな。うまくやれるだろう。
It seems like you two get along well, so you should be fine. I still didn't know Saotome very well, so I denied what he said.
そうか。なんか悪かった。とりあえず、うまいことやってくれ。
Oh, okay. Apologies for assuming. Anyway, good luck to you.
それじゃあ。
Now then, Amasawa?
これから頼んだぞ。
I'm counting on you. When you count on me. Ah, he's so sexy. I love him. Ah, here we go. It's redhead time. Oh, my eye. I decided to participate in the planning process of the new project with Saotome. I felt nervous about collaborating with him, given his reputation as a genius. I knew I needed to do my best. Then my first meeting as a part of the Sympathy planning department began.
今後エスターシはデザインやシステムの改善はもちろん新規のコーナーを実装していく。
Moving forward, Sympathy will not only continue to enhance its design and system, but also introduce new news columns.
テンプスティと合同でやるのがまず一つ。あとは社内でコンペを行う予定だ。
Firstly, we will be collaborating with Tempesty, and we will also host an inter-office competition.
今回のコンペは社内全体から案を募ることになっている。うちから参加するのは早乙女と大江だ。
The competition will feature ideas from every division of in the company. Saotome and Aoi will represent our department.
だが、まずはコンペ云々の前に、部署の人間全員が現状の問題点を把握しておく必要がある。
Before we discuss the competition, it's crucial that everyone in our department understands the gravity of the
今日
situation.
はそのために集まってもらった。
That's why I have gathered you all today. After saying that, Director Kawase gave each person in the room a pointed look.
現状のエスターシははっきり言って時代遅れになりつつある。
I hate to admit it, but at this rate, Sympathy will soon be completely left in the dust by our
ニュー
competitors.
スアプリは内容もさることながら使い勝手の良さやデザイン面でもユーザーに信頼できる情報だという安心感を。
For an app like Sympathy, it's not just about content. It's about earning user trust through news columns, features, design.
ちょっといいですか？
Can I stop you for a sec? Oh my god, Saotome, why? Saotome seated opposite the director raised his hand and interrupted.
なんだ、早乙女。
Go ahead, Saotome.
その辺の前提はもう全員共有済みですよね。
Don't we already know all this? I can't believe he's doing this.
だから早く本題に入りましょうよ。
Let's just get straight to the point. Sir, you're not the boss! Saotome dismissed the director's introduction. A tense atmosphere filled the conference room. I'm gonna cry. I feel just as nervous as when I thought I was gonna get fired.
まあそうだな。限られた時間でやるべきことは山積みだ。
Yes, I suppose you're right. After all, we have a lot to accomplish in a very short amount of time.
港、事前アンケートについて報告してくれ。
Minato, can you tell us the results of the survey?
はい。じゃあまず、さっき配った資料の3ページを。
Sure. If everyone could turn to page 3 on the document I handed out earlier.
ああ、こうちゃんちょっとごめん。コバさん、俺思ったんですけど。
You're one of those people, aren't you? Ko, sorry to stop you. Koba, I was thinking we're in a meeting. His name's Director Kobase. Koba. And his name's not Ko. It's Minato. You can call these nicknames when you're gone, when you're not here. Oh my god, he's stressing me out.
このアンケート、まず結果云々よりも回答率の低さが問題ですよね。
For the survey, the response rate is way too low for the results to be accurate and statistically significant.
正直、このアンケートを元に回収したって無駄じゃないですか？
I don't think we should be using this to guide our improvement strategy. Saotome's words seem to discount all the work we had done up to that point. He may have had a point, but his frank interruptions only worsened the already uncomfortable atmosphere. This man is literally killing me.
ならお前はどうすればいいと思うんだ？
Well then, do you have a better idea?
市場調査が全く足りてない今の状態じゃ何も決められない。
We don't have enough market data, so we can't make any significant decisions.
だから 俺は自分で調査します。
In that case, let me do the research myself. Upon hearing this, Oe blatantly retorted.
ちょっと待って。
Bluntly retorted.
市場調査をしてほしくてあなたを招集したわけじゃないわ。
Hold on a minute. We didn't bring you here to conduct market research.
企画の提出が遅れたら今後のスケジュールにも影響が出るのよ。
We have a deadline to keep. If you submit your project late because of this, it'll affect the rest of our timeline.
そこはもちろん間に合わせるんでご心配なく。
I'll make it on time. You don't have to worry about that.
ね、コバさん。それなら問題ないですよね。
Well, Koba, there's no problem, right?
わかった。スケジュールに影響を出さないならお前の好きにしていい。
Alright, fine. If you promise to adhere to the schedule, go ahead and do as you like.
さすがコバさん。あんたならそう言うと思ってました。
Not my man! We're in a meeting, Saotome! I'm literally... My man. I knew I can count on you. With that decided, the tension in the conference room finally started to ease.
ってこと
Can't
で
wait to start again.
あんたは俺の奴隷としてキビキビ働けよ。
It would be such a struggle to be his underling. Guys, it would be horrible to be his assistant. Because then he would just like uproot everything. It just like because of vibes. It's so awful. Well then, Amasawa, as my underling, you can get right on that. Oh, so that's why you said you can do it on schedule because you're gonna get me to do it. Okay, never mind. I was so surprised to hear my name suddenly called. Then I inadvertently yelped.
何驚いてんの？そういう話になってんだろ。
What's that yelp for? That's what we agreed on, right?
もちろん、俺は自分で何でもできるけどさ。
Agreed on to not me.
あんたがいたら助かることだって多少はあるだろうし。
Shit. Of course I know I'm capable of handling everything myself, but still, you might be useful to me in some way. He's killing me here. I was a little miffed about how he put it, but it was true. My role was to assist him however I could, and I said I'd do my best.
いい返事じゃん。これからよろしく。
Loud and proud. Good response. With Saotome looking so cheerful, it was hard to believe he made the conference room so tense just minutes ago. Do you even know that you made the conference room tense? Are you like aware of what you've done to this room? Do you know? It's so funny because like for you guys, he's over here, so I should be looking this way. But for me, he's over here. That's why I'm always looking over here. Yeah, but for y'all, he's over here. So when I turn this way to talk to him, it doesn't look like it. But over here, it looks perfect when I'm turning to talk to him. I guess my left side is better. Oh. Sir. The guy was indeed a tough nut to crack.
何かあったらいつでも言ってね。
Vivian, if you need any assistance, let me know ASAP, okay? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have you on speed dial. Bitch, trust me, I'm gonna call you.
早乙女くんのサポートなんて相談事が尽きないだろうし。
Not everyone being like, oh, you poor bitch working with him. They're like, oh, it sucks to be you. Face worse than death, honestly, working with him. Insanity! I'm sorry, I have to clean out my eye. There's something in my eyeball. Whew. Alright. Considering you'll be working with Saotome, I'm sure you'll need someone to talk to. Ugh. Just everyone's resigned to be like, you poor woman. After my nod to Otome's kind offer, Director Kobase added his own, not even the director being like, bitch, I don't know why you picked him. If you need someone to talk to, trust me, I got you, because this man is a fucking handful.
もちろん俺や湊にでも構わない。早乙女の無茶ぶりの内容によって適したやつに聞いてくれ。
We'll help you. We'll help you deal with this one person. Of course, Minato and I are here to help too. Just reach out to whoever you think is best for the task. The way that they are like. Wow. Wow.
いや、俺は相談されても困るんですけど。
Never. Oh wow, the music just stopped. I don't think I'll ever be the right person to ask for help.
いやいや、そんなに保険かけなくてもいいでしょう。
I'm
みんなして
saying,
俺を何だと思ってるんですか。
That's crazy how they're all treating him. They're like, wow, you poor thing. Sorrow's prayers, and the thing that you're like, they're all like giving their condolences, and then like you hear it's because she's working with him. Wait a minute, she doesn't need that much support. What do you guys take me for? A monster? I mean, if the shoe fits. The room fell into an awkward silence.
エンジン
I had to close my. Oh my god. More like a weirdo?
変人ですね。
Indeed, a weirdo. Yes, 100%.
まあ変人だな。
Even your boss said weirdo! Yes, a weirdo, that's it.
泣いていいっすか？
I'll be off in the corner crying. Classic ginger treatment. They're like that poor man, that man with no soul. Look at him. Sucks to not have a soul. I'm gonna be off crying, he says. It's very Tamaki. I felt a bit sorry for Saotome after everyone's harsh remarks, but I had to agree with them.
まあとにかく早乙女くんの方が1年先輩なんだからちゃんと導いてあげるのよ。
Anyway, Saotome, you're a year older than her, so you're responsible for showing her the ropes, okay?
1年なんて誤差ですよ。対等にやっていきます。
Please, a 1-year difference is trivial. I'll treat her as an equal.
あんたもその方がいいよな。
That's better for you. That's better for you too, right? Saotome turned to me for my response. I really didn't want him to be overly considerate just because I was younger than him, so I nodded.
ほら、こいつもそう思って。
See, she agrees with me.
はいはい、仲がよろしいようで。
Yeah, good to see you two getting
いい
along.
雰囲気で仕事をするのは大事だけど、プライベートとのメリハリはちゃんとしなさいよ。
Wow, the audio went crazy. I'm trying to find their ages. But as important as it is to maintain a good relationship with each other, remember not to let your personal affairs mix with work. Bitch, I'm so sorry to tell you, but I have been personally mixing with almost everyone in this office. Everyone in the office, everyone like business associated with us. I have been mixing. I have been putting my fingers in all the pies. I'm so sorry to say that I've already ruined this.
プライベート？こいつと？
Private affairs? Personal affairs? With who? Amasawa? Okay, listen. I know that listen. You don't... Again, he's right on the... He's on... What is it? He's on the left for me, but for you guys, he's on the right. It's just like really funny. It just... Alright, I'm gonna talk to him like as if it's like you guys. Hold on. I gotta fix this camera so it can look natural. Alright, bitch. Alright, bitch. Fucking Christ. Can't believe you did this. Don't need to fucking come at me and be like, I can't believe you called me ugly. I can't believe you sat there like, who? This ugly turd? Jackass. Even if you thought I was ugly. Even if I'm not your type, you don't have to fucking say it like that. My goodness.
ないない。心配するだけ無駄ですよ。
I can't believe he said that. Yeah, right. Like that'll ever happen. Fuck you. I can't wait. I can't wait to seduce you with all this. With all of this. All of this.
なんかそれはそれで腹立つわね。
Because he's a dipshit. Because he's a dipshit. That's why. We need to clean out my eye. I might have to put eye drops on. Why does that response annoy me too? Chuckling at their conversation, I tried to reassure Oe. Saotome was right. I couldn't see the two of us getting personally involved at all. I can't wait for the two of you to eat your words. I can't wait to be personally in all of that. I can't wait till you guys think about this while we're in the midst of sex. Because I've been having sex with all of these bitches. After a brief discussion about our plans moving forward, the meeting concluded. Actually, let me like take a pause so I can like look up their ages. Okay, so my girlie is 23. Why does my girlie look like that? Okay, she's 23. Kobo's 31. Just like reference once again. All right, Sotome's 24. Okay, so that's how old he is. I always have to go back and look at Nori's age because I don't know if you guys remember, if anyone actually like, remembers me playing Nori, but they kept going on about like, oh my god, he's so young. Oh my god, he's like a child. He's so young. He's 22. He's 1 year younger than me. It's not that bad. They were going off as if like this is like a thing that has like never happened ever. Once I returned to my desk, you poor woman. I glanced at Saotome. You poor woman. He appeared to have already begun his work. God, workaholic. When I approached him to see if he needed help, I discovered that he was watching a movie on his laptop. Wait a minute. What are you doing? At the same time, he was engrossed in a mobile game on his phone. Oh, he's one of us. Fucking one of us. Actually, I understand this a little too much.
Oh, なんかよ。
Need something? The fact that they gonna lurk when I play rival. Okay, thank you for lurking. The fact that they pay you to watch a movie. I need this job. Saotome seemed aware of my presence, but kept his eyes on his phone. Seeing him like that, I wouldn't be mad. Okay, I'd be like, oh, wait, what? I think I'd be shocked more than mad. Or sad. I don't think I'd be sad either. I would be shocked that, not that you're doing the things at the same time, but that the company is allowing you to do these things. Like the company is totally okay with you just watching a movie. I don't think I'd be angry. I'm gonna assume this is worry, not sad. I'm gonna do this one. He looked like he was slacking off, but I suppose he might have a purpose. I asked him what he was doing.
くそ、ミスった。
Not you saying you fucking missed. Ugh, damn, I missed. However, it seemed like he tuned me out. As I wondered about what I should do, Saotome finally looked up, and our eyes met.
そうだ。あんたが最近ハマってるものって何?
Sir, we're supposed to be working. Aside from cosplay, I'ma go ahead. Looking cute, sexy. Oh, your answer. Oh, sexy. Oh, wait. Aside from cosplaying, I'ma go ahead looking cute, sexy, and fresh for the con. You go, bitch. You do that. I always do that. Oh, bumped into something. I always do that too. I was like, I gotta be queen of the nerds. I gotta let bitches know who's popping, who's coming in. So Amasawa, what are you into these days? It's supposed to be working.
そうそう、ハマってるもの。なんかあるだろ？こういうゲームとか食べ物とか。
Yeah, like in your free time, you must have something, right? Games like this or food or whatever. Saotome gestured to me using the phone he was holding like a pointing stick. But I found his question hard to answer. I couldn't immediately think of anything.
ないの？嘘だろ。ちゃんと世の中のものに目向けとけよ。
Seriously? You're kidding, right? You should find something. This world has a lot to offer. I feel like I am on my toes 24/7. I feel like I can't even have like a moment of peace with this man. I'm gonna treat going to a con as if I'm attending a K-pop concert. BTW, I never been to one in my life, and I hope you enjoy your Blackpink concert. Yo, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to strut out looking like a thought. I can't wait. Well, I can't be too much of a thought. I do have an 8-year-old with me, but I can't wait to just strut. It's gonna be so much fun. K-pop concerts are so much fun. It's very energetic. Everyone's like, the energy is up. Bitches be pulling up with the dance moves. I can't be pulling up with the dance moves like that. But it's so much fun. This is the benefits for us being grown-ass women, free to dress. Honestly, yeah. I get to be, I also have tickets to go see My Chemical Romance. So I cannot wait to do what high school years me wanted to do, which was to be an emo goth slut. I can't wait. I just gotta buy a corset, actually. Oh, it'd be so much fun. I'm gonna have, oh god, like I'm gonna have, I gotta find some netted tights too. Oh my god, I have the outfit just in my head. It's gonna be so good. I wish I could stay longer, but I gotta get up in 4 hours. Have a great rest of your stream. Oh my god, Lord. Yes, no, definitely. Good night. I can't believe you stayed. You're supposed to get 8 hours of sleep, I say as an insomniac, but good night. Please get enough sleep. Please, good night, Lore. Oh, you don't know My Chemical Romance? Girly. My girly pop. I'm gonna need you. Let me see. What song should you listen to first? You should listen to the usual one, The Black Parade, and then you should listen to Mama. For some reason, I just have Mama in my head all the way, like, your elder emo. Shut up! It is emo. He's showing. Listen, I can call myself old, but none of y'all bitches can call me old. I'm an old hag. You gotta start with the basics, okay? You gotta start. You want a Dami Mommy Saotome? Well, we gotta figure, hold on. We gotta figure out what's his deal, because I feel like I am just not, I have no leverage with this man. I just don't understand what's going on here. But yeah, so, Black Parade, then go Mama, and then, let me see. Actually, you go to Spotify and you just go to My Chemical Romance, and they're gonna be like, this is My Chemical Romance, and like all their hits. Trust me, let me see. MCR. If I just put that, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, Spotify knows exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you. Oh yeah, listen to Teenagers and Helena. I feel like that should get you into like everything I'm saying. Oh my god, I don't love you. I'm just looking at their playlist now. I can't do this. I have to stream. Okay, we said that. So to me, we're at work. After that, he booted up a different game on his phone. I didn't think it was a good idea to play games during work, but maybe he had a reason. Besides, perhaps he wasn't wasting time. Maybe he was actually conducting market research through playing games. Since I would be assisting Saotome, I knew that I needed to get a better understanding for his work style. I'm just... The following day, when I arrived at the office, Saotome was nowhere to be seen.
早乙女さん、そ
Oh, wait.
う。結構前に見かけましたけど、どこに行ったかは知らないです。
I don't know. I saw him a while ago, but I have no idea where he went. God. A ginger's on the run. A ginger's on the loose. Someone find him.
困ったわね。彼のことだからただサボってるってことはないと思うけど。
That's not good. Saotome isn't the type to skip work, but... Oh, my arm. What? It was nearly lunchtime when Saotome finally showed up. Where have you been, sir?
戻りました。
I'm back. Evidently so.
ちょっとどこ行ってたの？ 外出なら報告してから。
Hey, where have you been? If you need to head out, you should at least.
すみません。次からちゃんとします。
You and your comedic role. Ah, I need someone finds me funny. Sorry, I'll do that next time. What? Saotome practically skipped over to his desk, brushing off always interrogation. I made a mental note to keep an eye on him, but also reminded myself that this could be part of his unique work style. I think he's just a jackass sometimes, most of the time. The end of the day finally arrived. It couldn't have come quicker. I was working on my computer thinking about wrapping up for the day when...
よっ、今晩暇。
We're supposed to be working! Hey, you free tonight? Saotome's voice was closer than I expected. He rested his arms on the back of my chair.
俺らほぼ同期組で飯いいかね。こうちゃんも誘ってさ。
How about all of us new hires? How about all of us new hires go out for dinner tonight? We can invite Ko too. I was happy to be invited, although I doubt Minato would join us. Turning around, I locked eyes with Minato. He's like, bitch, you're on your fucking own. I ain't dealing with that motherfucker. Nuh-uh. He had his bag in hand, ready to leave. Like the bad expression after hearing Saotome's words. He's running. He's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
お、さっすがこうちゃん。行く気満々。
My man, ready to go eat? I'm so sorry. I have to wash my hair.
誰のことですか？俺はもう帰るんで、お先に失礼します。
I believe you've confused me with someone else. I'm heading home. Please excuse me.
湊くんのことに決まってんじゃん。あ、フェアじゃないと思うなら、俺のことも名前で呼んでいいよ。
Oh, did he call you by your last name? Oh no, he didn't. I guess in the Japanese he did. I didn't hear it though. I know who I'm talking to, Mr. Minato. Speaking of which, it's weird if you keep calling me by my last name. Use my first name.
呼びません。
I refuse. They are like literally polar opposites. It's gonna be like Whiplash when I play one after the other.
おう、呼び捨てが恥ずかしいなら、みっちゃんでもミッキーでも。
You wanna be me or Mickey? Oh my god. Oh, Mickey, you're so fun, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Better yet, better yet, you can use a nickname. Instead of Mitsuki, you can call me or Mickey.
なんでさらにハードル上げるんですか？どれも嫌ですよ、気持ち悪い。
I hate all those names. This is making me physically. Oh my god, is Minato me actually? Hold on, am I Minato? I fucking hated him and now
気
like
持ち悪い
I'm
わ、
really
傷
liking
つくな。
Minato. Come on, you don't need to be that harsh. Christ. As I watched their playful back and forth, Saotome turned to me.
なんだよ。あんたも名前で呼ばれ
You
たい
know
の？
what sucks about this whole situation? You know what sucks? Is that now I can't refuse. Because he refused so harshly, I can't say no. I can't say, sorry, I have other plans. Because he refused so harshly that if I do it too, it's like a dog pile. So I have to say yes to going to dinner. Even if I didn't want to, I have to go. Oh my god. What? You wanna call me? What? You wanna call me by my first name too? Then he grinned
あ
wildly.
んた、ちゃん付けって感じじゃないよな。
What? Works for me. I don't really feel like calling you Amasawa.
照れんなって。呼び捨てか。いっそあんたにもあだ名作るか。
Famous nicknames. It has to be a nickname because like they don't say the name, obviously, because you can change the name, so they don't really say the name. So they're never gonna not have him say my name. So he's probably gonna give me a nickname. Don't be shy. Now should I use your first name, or will you get one of my famous nicknames? I vehemently tried to change the topic, not wanting this conversation to go on any further.
待てこうちゃん、勝手に帰るなよ。
Oh, wait, Cole, don't leave without us, you meanie. He doesn't want to go. Ugh, needed that water. Suddenly, Saotome began shouting. Following his gaze, I saw Minato attempting to escape unseen. Minato's just trying to get home. He's like, I can't with this bitch. I gotta get out of here. See you guys tomorrow. Run, Minato, run! I'm stuck here, run! After bidding us goodbye, Minato disappeared as he turned a corner to the far side of the office.
おい、あんたも早く支度しろ。
Vivian, hurry up, let's go!
何って追いかけんなよ。当たり前だろ。
What do you mean? To go chase after him, duh! Did he just casually use my first name? Such a social butterfly baby boy. Oh, we see who Anna likes. Did he just... Oh wait, I feel like I was abandoned by Minato. You were! He said, fuck you, you go into the fire. I didn't have time to dwell on it. I quickly trailed behind Saotome as he bolted out of the office. Oh my god.
こうちゃん、どこ？
Ko, where are you?
おーい、背が高くてグレーのトップスにデニム姿の湊浩平くん25歳。
Are you actually yelling? Because I mean, my version of yelling is very different from like my C dramas and my K dramas and my J dramas version of yelling. They don't yell, they just speak loudly. Hello? I actually don't know how to say his last. I actually don't know how to say his last name. I'm sorry, I'm mumbling. I don't know why. Kohi? I think it's Kohi. Kohie? No. I would say Kohi. Hello, Kohi Minato. A 25-year-old man, tall, sporting a gray shirt and jeans.
お連れ様がお探しですよ。どこにいるんですか？
Your friends are looking for you. Where are you? I can't believe we're shouting in the streets. Yo, keep fucking it. Saotome's voice echoes through the streets, clear as an alarm system. He sounded like a father searching for his son. It's because he is. Kohei? Wait. Oh, I said Kohi, so I wasn't right. Okay, Kohei. Perfect. Thank you so much, Anna. And that's not his last name. That's his first name. Minato's his last name, right? Yes, Minato's his last name. I couldn't pronounce his first name. Then someone spoke from behind us.
ちょっとやめてください。
Minato, can you please just stop? As we spun around, we found Minato. We thought he had gotten farther ahead of us, but we actually passed him.
おお、待っててくれたんだ。ごめんな、気づかないで先行っちゃって。
Oh, were you waiting for us the whole time? Sorry for not seeing you. I just...
そんなわけないでしょ。巻くために隠れてたんですよ。
No, I was hiding from you to throw you off the trail.
いい大人が道の真ん中で変なこと言うのはやめてください。
You're old enough to know you can't go running around shouting random things in public like that. I know you said his whole government name. His whole government name and his whole description. What if someone did something?
そんな変なこと言ってたか？ただ純粋にこうちゃんのこと探してただけだよ。
There was nothing random about it. We were looking for you, dude. Gets naked and steals Sotome's jacket, hoodie jacket wearing it. Well, it's usually half off him, so I feel like you have a good chance of stealing it. Minato looked thoroughly exasperated while Sotome simply smirked. And he clearly knew Minato would have to reveal himself with all the commotion he made.
ほんとそういうのいいんで。
Alright, enough already.
あんたはもっと頭のいい人だと思ってました。
Thought you were supposed to be some kind of genius.
何のこと？俺はつまんないのが嫌なだけだよ。
Boring stuff like manners, sir! I am, just not when it comes to boring stuff like manners. As he spoke, Sotome threw an arm around Minato's shoulders. Can you not?
さすがにノミニケーションとかダセえことは言わねえけどさ。
I'm not gonna force you to drink or anything. That kind of thing's super lame.
同じチームのやつが何考えてんのかは気になるなって。
I'm just interested in getting to know my coworkers.
ほら、コバさんとか上司がいると言いづらいこともあるだろう。
Come on, you gotta have some stuff you don't want our bosses to hear you say, right? Oh, his eyes bugged. Hold on. Wait, are you talking to me? Wait, are you talking to me? I thought you were talking to him. I wanted to hear the chisme, not me speak my chisme. I got
あ
no
とは
chisme.
ほら、業務がスムーズに進むように情報共有しとこうってこと。
Besides, it'll be beneficial for our work if we share some information.
どうよ、今の言い方ならこうちゃんも気に入ったんじゃね？
I bet you liked that last little bit there, Hunko?
わざわざ言うせいで台無しですよ。
You just ruined it. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Because Minato's a workaholic too. You just ruined it. Minato mumbled, rolling his eyes when he spoke. Yeah, his expression seemed to have softened. Seeing this rare display, Sotome and I exchanged a surprised glances.
何ですか？二人してニヤついて。
Cause you're smiling! Huh? Why are you both smiling?
先輩、この人から悪影響を受けてません。
Amasawa, this idiot's a bad influence on you, isn't he?
いい影響に決まってんだろう。なあ。
I'm nothing but a positive influence on those around me. Isn't that right? Not you. Is this a thing I have to answer? Is this a thing? If you can make this a thing I have to answer, this is crazy. Honestly, I wasn't sure whether he had been a good influence or not, but I just smiled vaguely.
よし、じゃあ行くか。二人は何か食いたいもんある？
She's like, I can't answer that. I can't answer that honestly. Okay, let's go. What do you guys want to eat?
俺は何でもいいです。
No, we need someone to decide. I'm fine with
そう
anything.
なら鍋か焼肉な。
Korean barbecue. Huh? Yeah? Then hot pot or Korean barbecue?
どっちでもいいですけど、好きなんですか？
Either is fine, but you like those kind of things?
まあもちろん好きなのもあるけど、
Well, I do like them myself,
やっぱ
but...
同じ釜の飯を食う的な感じで、みんなで一つのものを囲んだ方が仲良くなれるかなって俺の持論。
I feel like we'll get to know each other better if we all share one big pot or plate. Like we're family.
別に仲良くならなくていいですけ
In
ど。
here, we're family. That seems a bit much. I don't see any reason for us to become friends. Alright, well, I mean, we don't have to. The three of us continued to banter as we walked side by side. A few days passed since then. As become the norm, Saotome would often disappear suddenly, tease me, and just act strangely. With things as they were, I found myself with little to nothing to do in my role as his assistant. Consequently, I spent most of my work hours assisting the others or updating and redesigning various sections of our project. One day, Director Kobase summoned me to the conference room, so I went there alone.
早乙女のことでいろいろと迷惑をかけていてすまない。
Minato, come on, don't be a stinky ass about it. Minato don't like people, okay? He is the tsundere. I know like this one's a tsundere too, but like that one's the true tsundere. He don't like people. He also an introvert, heavy introvert. I feel Minato. It's such a switch up because I fucking hated that boy when I first played this game. I was like, I fucking hate him. Now I'm like, damn, me and Minato are the same person. I appreciate your patience in dealing with Saotome. The fact that everyone is saying
だが
this.
無理を承知で、お前にはあいつの手綱を握っておいてほしいんだ。
I understand it's challenging, but I'd like you to keep a closer eye on him, Amasawa. So I have to be his mother now. I wasn't sure how much the director expected from me, and honestly, I felt like I was under enormous pressure.
早乙女は天才肌で実力もある。ある程度自由に行動させるのは問題ない。
We all know Saotome is a genius and exceptional at his work. I have no problem allowing him a certain amount of
だ
freedom.
が、あいつにチームワークを学んでほしいというのも本心ではあるんだ。
But at the end of the day, he's got to learn to be part of a team. He had a point. Despite Saotome's sometimes overly friendly demeanor, he never seemed to work well with
うまくい
others.
かなくても誰も責めないから、できる範囲でやってみてくれ。すまんが、よろしくな。
Don't worry. If things don't work out, nobody's gonna blame you. Just do your best, and sorry to put this on you. Truthfully, I doubted my ability to rein Saotome in, even when Director Kobase always struggled to deal with him. Still, I couldn't just ignore the director's direct request. I respectfully nodded and accepted my new mission. So how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna tame the beast? Once I returned to my desk, I immediately began looking for Saotome. He came back not long after, and I asked him to make me a promise.
席を外すときは理由と場所を言ってからねえ。
You want me to tell you when I leave the office and where I'm going, huh?
あんただっていないときあるじゃん。そういうときはどうすればいい？
But it's not like you're here 24/7, right? What am I supposed to do then? Rather than taking my request seriously, he seemed to be poking fun at me. Still, I didn't budge and handed Saotome a pad of sticky notes.
これに書いて貼っておくの？しょうがねえな。
You want me to write it down on this? Fine, I guess I've got no choice. Saotome took the sticky notes from me and seemed overly pleased with himself. Began writing something. Are you leaving? Here. As he spoke, I felt a little tap on my forehead. He stuck a sticky note on my face. I peeled it off to read the word bathroom, written in all caps. I swear to fucking God, I hit him, man.
じゃあ行ってき。
Later, kill him! Oh my God, I can't believe this man. Then Saotome nonchalantly sauntered out of the office.
なに？なんて書いてあったの？
So what did he write? Oh my goodness. Oe had been watching from a distance. Peeked. Oe, who had been watching from a distance, peeked at the note on my
うわ、
hand.
小学生かあいつは。湊くんどう思う？これ。
Seriously, how old is he? Minato, check this out. Unreal, right? Oe lifted my hand, holding the note toward Minato, who was working nearby.
なんていうか、あの人、こんな感じでずっと許されてきたんですか？
I was gonna say, hasn't he worked in a different department? Like, is he just like this? Where do I even begin with this? Has he always been like this? Has anyone ever tried to correct his behavior?
さすがに違うと思うけど、相手があなただから甘えてるのかしら。
Isn't Oe the psycho girl from the previous playthrough that wants Minato? No, you're thinking of... Oh fuck, I forgot her name. It was like a green, not green. It was like a purple-eyed girl. She was from the playthrough with, literally, I know it's an R, but I literally left my head. No, not, yeah. With Yoshioka, a blonde boy. It was a different girl who wanted my man. I haven't played Minato's route, and she already has a boyfriend. Oh, always cool. Always cool. All right, listen. We don't talk shit about Oe because we fucks with Oe. Always the coolest. God, the water's so good. I think several people have tried, but maybe he's acting like a spoiled brat because it's coming from you,
年
Vivian.
も近いし面倒見良さそうだし。でも嫌なことがあったらはっきり言ってやらないとダメよ。
You two are about the same age, and he knows you're both kind and patient. I'm none of those things. But be firm with him if he steps out of line again. I nodded firmly at Oe's advice and returned to my desk. Yeah, the girl who deleted his meeting from his phone and then tried to do his job in a meeting and everyone got mad. Yeah, no. So that was a different girl. It wasn't Oe. But I understand because they have the same hair color. I think the girl had like a tint of green in it, but it was like, yeah. Yeah, Beto! Oh my god, the way that you remember her name, Anna, I yeeted that girl from my brain. I was like, fuck this bitch. I don't need this bitch in my head. Sakura Beto! He remembered! I just was like, yeah, that stupid fucking purple-eyed bitch. Yeah, no, it was a girl named Beto. She wanted my man, and yeah, she did all those things. It's a different girl. Stupid ass bitch. Fucking crazy. Can't believe. Yeah, it's the hair. It's the hair. It's definitely the hair. Hers was like had a tint of green, but like it was definitely brunette with green like a green highlight. You know, a tint of green in it. So like I can understand why you looked at Oe and you're like, isn't it the same girl? You know I hate her. I know, me too, but I literally just removed her from my head. I was just like, I don't remember her name. Fuck that bitch. I was like, I don't care. The minute we dealt with her, I was like, cool. Out of my head, out of my brain forever. I nodded firmly at Oe's advice and returned to my desk. Oh! Okay. I wasn't sure what to do with the note I was holding, so I decided to stick it in my notebook. Perhaps it was because Oe said I was the reason he was acting this way. But for some reason I couldn't bring myself to crumble up and throw away the note. Totally fair, she was the worst. Should I have pushed her into subway tracks? Honestly? Facts. Pito bitch is so memorable. She fucking reminds me of IRL people I know that made me hold grudges longer than for them. Oh my god. After that, Saotome made sure to tell me whenever he wanted to leave the office. He seemed to have taken a liking to the sticky notes, often sticking them at the back to my back, you bitch, while I was working at my desk. Oh, you bitch. Everything I knew about him derived from rumors of him being an eccentric genius, so I wasn't sure how to deal with him. But I was relieved to discover I was able to connect with him by playing into his childlike behavior. I feel like if it's 100% correct, it's not inappropriate. That's what I'm saying. cunt, I'm gonna call her a cunt. Like, what the fuck? Or him a cunt, you know? It's not exclusive. It's not exclusive to one gender. Everyone could. I'm open opportunity. Open opportunity insulter. Okay. Then one day,
コンビニ行ってきます。
I'm off to the convenience store. As usual, Saotome left the office like he hadn't a care in the world. Oddly enough, time passed and Saotome still hadn't returned from what I assumed would to be his regular break. Tired of waiting, I decided to go find him. I scoured the office, his former department, the lounge, the smoking area, yet Saotome was nowhere to be found. There was one place I hadn't searched yet. Is it the roof? Yep, there we go. Sure enough, there he was. Saotome was leaning on the rooftop's handrail, his hair fluttering in the wind.
なんでいんの?
My last name? Seriously? Oh. I feel insulted. Exactly. Preach point blank point period end of story, y'all. Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity insulter. Oh, I think I told someone once to a bitch is a gender neutral term to me. And I was like, bitches will come in, and she's like, did you just say bitches will come in? I was like, yeah, bitches will come in. It's a gender neutral term for when the bitches are coming in. Okay. I can't even call my last name. I was like, oh, my first name. No, my last, seriously. We went back. Amasawa, what are you doing here? Saotome seemed surprised to see me up here. It was a look I hadn't seen from him since we started working together.
報告とちげえじゃんって思ってる。ごめんな、嘘ついて。
You upset because I lied to you? Yeah, sorry about
俺
that.
屋上好きなんだよね。帰りにここ寄ったらいろいろ考えちゃってさ。
I like the rooftop. I got lost in thought on my way back and wandered up here.
見てみ、こっち。
Come here, check this out. Saotome beckoned me closer to the roof's edge, and I... I don't know. I feel like it's really not that important. I guess. Okay, let me save. I have not saved for this. Oh wait, what was it? Laughter or what? Upset. Okay, I don't want to say I'm upset. I guess I was just like, okay, so check it out. I was curious what the scenery was like.
眺めいいよな。
Nice view, isn't it? I stood next to Saotome, overlooking the cityscape from our little spot on the roof. I had always liked looking at the world from above like this.
おい、あんま乗り出すなって。見てるこっちがハラハラするわ。
Hey, don't lean so far forward. You're making me nervous. As he spoke, he casually draped his arm around me.
当たり前だけど、人がいっぱいいるよな。
Man, I guess I should know this by now, but there are just so many people down there.
これだけたくさんの人がみんなエスターシを使ってたら面白いだろうなって想像してた。
Do you ever think about how exciting it would be if they were all using Estasi?
どうやったら実現できるんだろうなって。
I wonder how we can make that happen. I saw then that despite his casual demeanor, he was deeply invested in the success of Estasi. It lit an intense desire in me to understand him, support him, and help him showcase his abilities to everyone.
あのさ。
Hey, Saotome suddenly turned to me. Our eyes met as I realized just how close our faces were.
なんで俺のこと探しに来たの？
Why were you looking for me in the first place?
サポート係だからね。そっか。
Because you're my assistant? Huh? Okay, sure. Then Saotome smiled innocently.
なあ、
Was his innocence.
そろそろ敬語やめてよ。1年なんて誤差だって最初に言っただろ。
Hey, when are you going to open up to me? You're so stiff when you talk. I told you one year difference is nothing.
俺はタメ口の方がやりやすいんだよ。あと、さん付けもなしな。
I'd prefer us to be casual with each other, you know? Stop addressing me by my last name. It was hard to say no when he cornered me like this, so I temporarily conceded.
いや、わかりましたって。わかってねえじゃん。それ敬語だから。
You do realize you're still doing it, right? You don't have to say I understand. Just say okay.
まあ、なるべく早く慣れてくれればいいよ。
Well, there's no rush, but try to get comfortable with the idea, okay?
じゃ、そろそろ戻るか。
Right, we should head back. He has a little pouty mouth when he's like this. Not the only one that sees it. It's really cute. In response to my prompt agreement, he erupted with laughter once again.
はいじゃなくて。
Not yes. More casual? Okay. Saotome seemed very pleased with my reply and patted me on the head.
よくできました。
Good job. Though a bit embarrassing, I didn't find his hand. Though a bit embarrassing, I didn't find his head patting to be uncomfortable. Each week, the Sympathy department got together to discuss the progress each division of the team was making. As for me, I hadn't been briefed on our project for the competition, leaving me in the dark regarding its process.
来週早乙女たちの企画の初回プレゼンが聞けるってことでいいんだな。
Just to confirm, Saotome, you and your team will be ready to present next week, correct? Next week?
はーい、大丈夫です。
Yes, all good. Uncomfortable with my ignorance, I solemnly hung my head. Director Kobase noticed and addressed Saotome sternly.
おい、早乙女一人のプレゼンじゃ認められないぞ。
Hey, Saotome, this presentation isn't a one-man show.
は？どういう意味ですか？
Huh? What do you mean?
早乙女とこいつは二人一組のチームみたいなものだ。
Saotome and Amasawa, you two are meant to be a
お
team.
前一人が好き勝手してたら彼女がいる意味がないだろう。
What's the point of having Amasawa on board if you're going to take all the work?
俺は別にこいつと仲良しこよしするつもりは最初からないですよ。
I can't believe he just said that. It's not really my business. I don't recall ever asking for someone to help me.
別に何もかも二人の意見を半分ずつ入れろとか言ってるわけじゃない。
I'm not saying you need to hand off half your work to her or anything so
た
drastic.
だ、もう少し協力し合って。
Just be a bit more
こいつ
cooperative.
だって多少の雑用はしてくれてます。それで十分だと俺は思いますけど。
I've been giving her chores to do when she asks. Isn't that enough? It was just as Saotome said. Since joining his team, my work consisted entirely of administrative tasks, organizing his files, putting documents together. And when I did so, I never questioned the content nor offered my own insights. I wasn't thrilled about the arrangement, but I hadn't exactly shown much initiative to do anything else. It was like I had never left the design department.
1年なんて誤差ですよ。対等にやっていきます。
Please, and when your difference is trivial, I'll treat her as an equal.
あんたもその方がいいよな。
It's better for you too, right? Saotome had once expressed his intent to treat me as an equal. Maybe he had been waiting for me to come to him with my own ideas this whole time. I even agreed with him that when he said that. Yet I had only acted like his subordinate so far.
とにかくお前らが全くバラバラでは困る。それではチームの意味がない。
Regardless, I don't want you two both working on the same project without working together as a team. It defeats the
きちん
purpose.
と話し合って二人の企画として提案をするように。
Discuss it and come up with a proposal that allows both of you to be involved. Damn. You got your ass told by Saotome. You got your ass told by Kobase. After being scolded by Director Kobase, I attempted to talk to Saotome after the meeting. He responded with a cold glare.
あんたさ、ただコバさんに怒られたからそう言ってるだけだろ。
You're only speaking up now because Koba chewed us out,
ろ
right?
くに情報共有してなかった俺も悪いけど、雑用係に甘んじてたのはあんた自身だ。
Alright, hold on. I was coming because I realized I should take initiative too. Excuse you, don't fucking come at me like this. Maybe I wasn't doing a good job sharing tasks with you, but you're the one who decided to play golf for
俺は
Amasawa.
二人で企画書眺めながら仲良く話し合うつもりなんてないから。そんなことしても時間の無駄だし。
I have no intentions of bringing you in on this project. It's just a waste of my time.
サポート係って言うなら、俺の企画見て問題点とか洗い出して、ちゃんと改善案の提示までやって。
If you still want to be my assistant, scrutinize my projects, find any flaws, and provide solutions for
あん
them,
たの PC にデータ入れとくから、よろしく。
I'll forward the data to your computer, Amasawa. Cheers. With that, Saotome left. That's crazy. This is such a wild difference. Back at my desk, I took a deep dive into Saotome's proposals. His idea revolved around a fashion-focused weather forecast column. Isn't that what we did in a different route? I feel like, whose route did we do this on? Nori's was a food column, right? It was a food column. I think with who did we do this fashion-based one with? It was someone else. We did the same column, the same thing. I think it was with Yoshioka, right? I think so. Someone was with fashion. I'm trying to think. Kobase, we didn't do anything like that. It had to be Yoshioka. Because I know with the bartender, it was too short to even do this plot line. So we didn't do this plot line. His idea revolved around the fashion-focused weather forecast column. Estarsi would suggest outfits based on the weather and temperature. It was a practical and convenient feature, to be sure. In addition, users could get inspiration for their daily outfits regardless of the weather. It could be a big hit among users who didn't have an official uniform for work. I racked my brain to find a single flaw in the proposal. However, all I could point out were minor design issues. Thinking back on it, in the design department, I only created designs based on proposals, never putting much thought into the ideas themselves. As a fresh-faced designer, the idea of pointing out issues with the proposal themselves never occurred to me. No matter how many times I pored over Saotome's project, I found nothing substantial to critique. By the time I realized it, I was one of the last people in the office.
なんだ、まだいたんだ。
Oh, you're still here? Saotome appeared, seemingly having returned from outside. This was the first time I'd seen him since the meeting. Perhaps he'd been out this whole time? Oh, my arm. I'm trying to scratch my face. My arm hurts. Saotome walked up to me and took the annotated proposal from my hands.
まあ、デザイン的な指摘はありがたいよ。けどさ、
Well, I appreciate your design feedback, but
これだけ？
this is really all you found? Saotome's tone was calm, devoid of any anger. It was like he never had any expectations of me to begin with. Disappointment welled up inside me and I bit my lip.
つうか、なんで俺のこと探しに来ねえんだよ。
By the way, why didn't you look for me today? Because you yelled at me! What do you mean? I'm not gonna look for you when you fucking act that way! You stupid ass bitch! I'm gonna prove myself and then it just proved you right! Now fuck you! My god! I can't, you know what? I can understand why people don't like this character. I'm still open to it because I do like this kind of like, I wouldn't say a brat character. He feels very Tamaki to me. So Tamaki from Host Club. I don't think I have to actually say that, but just in case if someone didn't know or on High School Host Club. He feels very Tamaki to me. Or at least one of the brothers, the twin brothers. And I did like the twin brothers. But Tamaki was my favorite. Okay. I tilted my head in confusion.
俺と同じものを見ないで、俺の企画の何がわかんだって言ってんの。
Did you really think you can understand my proposal without understanding my perspective?
この間みたいに俺のこと見つけてみせろ。
You found me once before. Try doing that again.
じゃあな。
Later. With those final words, Saotome grabbed his bag and left the office. I accepted that I'd never be like Saotome. But like he said, if I could understand his perspective, maybe I could approach things like he did, even just once, even just a little. If I could do that, I felt like things might change between us. Feeling reinvigorated by the fresh start of a new day, I will never understand that feeling. I decided to put yesterday's advice into practice.
見つけてみろとは言ったけど、ついてこいとは言ってない。
Not! Oh my god! I told you to come and find me, not stalk me. My goodness.
でもまあいいか。あんたの好きにしなよ。
But whatever. Do what you want, Amasawa. I then followed Saotome to numerous different places. We visited cafes, parks, clothing stores, and bookstores. He would often stop to chat with random strangers, taking note into his phone mid-conversation. This made me realize it, seeing it firsthand. He wasn't slacking off when he wasn't in the office. He was doing his job. Once back home, I revisited Saotome's proposal with my newfound understanding. At last, I discovered a potential issue. His primary selling point was that the fashion suggestions would be based off the day's temperature. The outfits proposed indeed matched the outside temperature, but sometimes people want to wear clothes that aren't necessarily temperature appropriate. Taking summer for instance, some people might prefer to wear long sleeves despite the hot weather or UV protection. I will never understand that. I'm way too fucking hot. It's way too fucking hot. I'd rather die than wear more layers. On the other hand, during winter, some might choose to brave the cold and wear a trendy miniskirt with fleece leggings. You are so correct. Deciding outfits based on temperature alone was pragmatic, but lacking flexibility. Fashion can often contradict itself. If we could accommodate those nuanced user preferences by providing more detailed fashion advice, perhaps we could attract a wider user base. She's very
当
smart.
たり
It
前
is
だ
a
け
very
ど
smart idea.
人がいっぱいいるよな。
Man, I guess I should know this by now, but there are just so many people down there.
これだけたくさんの人がみんなエスターシを使ってたら面白いだろうなって想像してた。
Do you ever think about how exciting it would be if they were all using Sympathy? We share the same goal, to see more and more people using Sympathy. After that breakthrough, many other ideas began to sprout in my mind. What if we included accessories and different styling options in our suggestions? When I walked with Saotome through town earlier, a plethora of specialty stores for accessories caught my eye. Parasols, gloves, scarves, watches, small items that can drastically change the overall impression of an outfit. Further, wouldn't it be great if users could purchase the recommended products online from within the app? Oh, hold on. That actually sounds good. Many people Saotome talked to said they often referred directly to magazines or mannequins when buying clothes. The possibility of driving impulse buys could potentially entice more businesses to collaborate with us. Armed with these thoughts, I began drafting a new proposal summarizing my ideas. There was a high chance that Saotome had already thought of something similar. But still, I wrote down what I came up with in my own words. The next day, the office was empty when I arrived.
おはよう。早いね。一番乗りじゃない。
Good morning. Wow, you're here early. I'm trying to take off this bracelet. Oh my goodness. There you go. Ugh. Wow, you're here early. No one else is here yet. Always cheerful greeting echoed through the
おはようございま
office.
す。
Good
おは
morning.
よ
Good morning. What's happening? What's happening? My colleagues trickled in one by one as the clock ticked closer to the start of business.
う。早乙女はなんだ、荷物はあるの？
Saotome is... Oh, his bag is here. After Director Kobashi spoke, my attention was drawn to Saotome's desk.
どうせまた外出ですよ。先輩、メモ残ってないんですか？
He's probably out again. I'm sorry, what? Did he leave you a note? Oh, my eyeball. There were no notes, but I had a hunch about where he might have gone. I hurriedly left the office, my draft proposal still clutched in my hand.
おはよ
Morning.
う。あんた、俺がここにいるときは見つけられんだね。
Man, you never fail to find me when I'm up here, do you? As expected, Saotome was on the rooftop. When I asked what he was up to, he answered while stretching.
いや、企画書の直しに夢中になってたら、気づいたら朝になっちゃってさ。
Well, I was revising my proposal and got a bit too absorbed by it. Before I knew it, the sun had come up. Oh, your bitch has not slept.
眠気覚ましにちょっと外の空気吸いたくなった。
So I decided to get some fresh air before I dozed off. Had he seriously returned to the office after our talk and worked throughout the night? Have you not gone home? That's when I knew for sure. While everyone called Saotome a genius, he was actually just working harder than anyone else could see.
お、それ企画書見してみ。
Oh, is that a proposal? Let me see. With a deep breath, I passed my proposal to him. He took his time to read it thoroughly, and once he finished, he nodded.
俺も同じこと思ってた。
Yeah, you read my mind.
あとは予算次第だけど、コーディネートは週替わりとかで芸能人に着用してもらえないかなって。
Depending on the budget, I was thinking we could have a different celebrity model the outfits every week.
そうそう。俳優とかアイドルとか、それ目当てに見に来てくれるユーザーも多いだろうし。
Yeah, like actors or idols. Some users might pay attention to it because someone famous is wearing it.
あと、ファンの人たちって推しと同じものを身につけたいって思考が少なからずあるから
Fans
さ。
always want to wear what their favorite celebrity wears,
た
right?
だ服だけを紹介するより、商品の購入につながると思うんだよね。
I think that approach could boost the sales more than just showcasing the outfits.
エスター氏経由で購入数が伸びれば、もちろんそれなりに広告費も入る。
If the number of purchases through Estasi increases, naturally so will our ad
昨日メン
revenue.
ズ服のブランドに女子2人組いたじゃん。
Do you remember the two girls eyeing the men's clothing brand
推し
yesterday?
と同じパーカー買いに来たって言ってたから、これは使えるなと思って。
One mentioned wanting to buy the same hoodie as her celebrity crush. I think we could definitely capitalize on that. It's sunk in that Saotome had already come up with the same ideas I had. And not just that, he managed to envision a much more in-depth version. Just as I was about to drown in self-pity and disappointment. Oh my god, the enemy ending started. Oh my god! Saotome's hand ruffled my hair
ありがと
roughly.
な。助かるわ。
Thanks, Amasawa. This was really insightful.
お？まあ確かに思いついたことは同じかもしれないけどさ。
Huh? Yeah, I guess we did come up with the same idea in the
でも
end.
俺ら2人がそう思うなら、それは正しいことなんだって自信になるじゃん。
But it's so hard to not smile while this song is on. I feel so happy. But since we're on the same page, doesn't it make you feel like it's that much more likely to work?
やっぱ全部一人で考えてるとさ、変な方向に迷走したりするし。
I mean, I often get derailed when thinking over these things on my
あん
own.
たも同じ考えなら、俺は心強いよ。
So it's reassuring to hear that we're both on the same track, Amasawa. I got the feeling he meant what he said, that he wasn't just trying to flatter me. It was that innocent smile. I felt my heart pounding inexplicitly. Then suddenly, he leaned down slightly, looking directly into my eyes.
なんか徹夜のせいでハイになっちゃってるかも。あんたのこと抱きしめてもいい？
To what? Sleep on me? I guess I'm feeling kind of woozy from staying up all night. Can I give you a hug? Okay, men, I don't think there's any men in this audience. Men or anyone in this audience. Open it up to everyone. If you're woozy because you didn't sleep all night, is your first thing to like, oh, can I hug you? I feel like this man, when he was like, there's absolutely no way that Amasawa and I would ever have anything personal. I think that was him trying to get the sense off him that he did like me, and he's trying to avoid admitting that he liked me, and he's just letting it slip with all these little actions that he keeps doing. Like right now, who says, oh, I'm just so sleepy, can I give you a hug? What? So you can sleep on me, bitch? At first, I thought I must have misheard him, but I hadn't. I was caught off guard, and I... Maybe just a little? What the fuck is that? Maybe just a little. I love this song, I'm sorry. I override this. Ugh. Okay. Alright, I want to do a love. I want to love And we can do work next time. But I want love. What should I do? We're on the clock is definitely a work. And I feel like don't talk nonsense is a work too. Maybe just a little or... Maybe just a little, what should I do? I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe just a little and see what happens. Was that it? Hey, bitches! Okay, you can't see it. Hold on. You bitches can't see it. Bitches can't see it. We got it! We got love! Okay, we did it. Wait, I want to see something. Hold on. Okay, never mind. So, the reason I did that was because I wanted to check if doing the other one would give me even more points, but no, the max point was the one I did before. Maybe just a little. When he heard my response, Saotome froze, looking completely blank and baffled.
いや、すんなり OK されたから、なんか拍子抜けしただけ。
Were you expecting me to yell? You wanted a yell fest? No, it's just I didn't expect you to agree so readily. It's kind of anticlimactic. Suddenly it occurred to me that what he'd asked might have been a joke. Embarrassment washed over me. I quickly looked away, mentally kicking myself.
ごめんって、すねんなよ。
Alright, sorry. Don't get all upset. I can't believe this man! Saying that he spun me back around and gave me a slightly forceful hug. Hold on, I gotta take pictures. I forgot about pictures. Who says this platonically?
あったかい。
You're so warm. It makes me feel nice and warm too. Normally, I would never be this close to a man who was my boyfriend, but it just felt like we were sharing a sense of achievement about the proposal, and I was loath to pull away. I patted him gently on the back to convey my feelings to
な
him.
んだよそれ。お疲れって。
What, you trying to say good job or something? It seems Saotome shared my sentiment and copied me, patting my back.
俺さ、ずっと態度悪かったよな。ごめん。
Yes, you have. You've actually been very mean to me. Hey, I've been kind of a jerk, haven't I? I'm
キビキ
sorry.
ビ働けとか言ったけど、正直俺は自分一人がいればどうにかなるって思ってて。
I'd gotten on you about working harder, but I'd already convinced myself I can do it all on my
今
own.
までもそうだったからさ。人と何かやってても結局は単独行動みたいな。
I'm always like this. Even when I have to collaborate with others, I end up working
もちろ
solo.
ん、それが褒められることじゃないのは分かってた。
Don't get me wrong. I know it's not a good way to be.
でも結局、相手側だって自分からは何もしないか、俺は協調性がないって文句だけは言ってくれ。
It just feels like my teammates never took any initiative. But But then they go and complain that I'm not cooperating well.
それがずっと嫌だったんだよね。
I have to reread this, I'm sorry. It always feels like my coworkers never take any initiative. But then they go and complain that I'm not cooperating well. And I hate that. I fit right into his story, and that hurt. I was guilty too. I was constantly questioning his behavior, dismissing his work style as unique. I blamed him for leaving work without bothering to try and find out why he was leaving and what he was
だ
doing.
からあんたが俺についてきた時は嬉しかったよ。
You were excited? So I was actually really excited when you wanted to join my team,
そ
Amasawa.
こでやっとスタートラインに立てたと思った。
I felt like I'd finally reach a kind of start line. Saotome tightened his grip on
だ
me.
からまあ俺の表面だけ見て手なずけようとしたって無駄だから。
So don't go judging me too hard because of how I act on the outside, okay?
サポート係を名乗るならこれからも俺のこと追いかけてこいよ。
If you're going to be my assistant, please keep finding me. Saotome's grip loosened. He broke into a smile. I nodded firmly, making the promise.
さすがに戻るか。そろそろコバさんが黙ってねえかも。
I guess it's time we head back. Koba must be worried sick. When he mentioned it, I glanced at my watch and saw quite a bit of time had passed since I first arrived. The two of us left the rooftop in a hurry. As soon as we walked back into the office, I noticed a man I'd never seen before talking to Owe near her desk.
あ、やっと戻ってきた。
Oh, you're finally back! When Owe shifted her attention to welcome us, the man she was talking to turned around.
お疲れ様です。
Who are you? He's got elf ears. He's really pretty. Who are you? Hello. Who is this man? He gave off a kind, sprightly aura, but his identity remained a mystery to me. Before I had a chance to introduce myself, Saotome piped up from behind me. Oh, do you know this man?
江坂先輩じゃないですか。
Look who's here! It's Eska! Wait. Esaka?
おお、
Esaka?
早乙女、久しぶり。
Oh, Saotome, it's been a while.
あ、この人前にいた部署の先輩。
Oh, Amasawa, this guy here is my mentor from my old department. After Saotome's introduction, I went to give Esaka a handshake.
よろしくね。って言っても、関わる機会は少ないと思うけど。
Good to meet you, Amasawa. Not sure how often we'll run into each other, but like this, in the future though.
あ、そういえば江坂先輩はコンペ出るんですか？
Girls, right, Esaka. By the way, Esaka, is your group participating in the competition too?
ああ、エスター氏の。俺も参加するよ。
The one for Star Sea? Yes, we are.
じゃあライバルですね。お互い頑張りましょう。
Ow, ow, ow. Guess that makes us rivals. May the best man win.
お手柔らかに。じゃあ、俺はそろそろ戻るから。大江さん、資料ありがとうね。
In that case, I hope you'll take it easy on me. Well, I should get going. Oh wait, thank you for these
い
documents.
えいえ。
No worries.
先輩もう行っちゃうんすか？
Oh, leaving
仕
already?
事中だろ。お前と違って俺は忙しいの。
Yes, I've got actual work to do. Unlike some people, I'm quite busy. Esaka chuckled genially as he walked away. Saotome and Esaka seemed like they were quite close.
あ、それ企画書できたんだ。
Oh, is this your proposal? You finished it? Oe pointed at the papers in my hand. As I reached out to hand them to her, Saotome swiped them away.
ほら、何やってんだよ。
Hey, what are you doing? Saotome hoisted the file high above his head out of both always and my
早乙女
reach.
くんのケチちょっとくらいいいじゃない。
You're so mean, Saotome. Can't I get a sneak peek?
まだ内緒です。
It's still tippy top secret.
てか一応大江さんはライバルなんだからな。
I
もっと
forgot
危機感
Oe
持
is
て
a
よ。
competitor. I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. Trust me, I also am a competitive bitch. I literally was telling my friends not to like bring everything back to Love Island, but I was literally telling my friends because there's like a challenge and one girl quote unquote went too hard, did too much. But the whole point was to do too much, and I told my friends, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do too much. Why? Because I want to win. If I have to have my pussy pop in front of your man to make his heart race so I can win, guess who's fucking doing it? Guess who is fucking with your relationship so I can win? Me. I feel like it'd be weird if you didn't think I would do that. I'm trying to win. I'm competitive. Don't forget, Amasawa. Oe is our competitor. Don't give intel to the enemy.
失礼ね。私は別にあなたたちの企画真似したり
He
しないわ
literally
よ。
said she's the enemy. This woman right here. Fuck her. So rude. I'm not gonna steal your ideas. I agree with Oe. I jumped upward to grab the proposal from Saotome's hands.
そんなんじゃ全然届か
I
ねえよ。
have never been too
も
short.
っ
I
と本
cannot
気出して
believe
飛んでみ。
this. I've never been short. This is such a weird feeling for me. Ha, you're too short. Try growing taller and jumping higher next time.
わかったわかった。楽しみに待ってるから、じゃれ合うのやめなさい。部
Fine,
長が見てるわ
fine.
よ。
I'll wait for the presentation. You've had your fun. Stop flirting with each other. The director's staring. Ah! Oh, she peeped that. Oh, she peeped. Oh my god, I can't believe she read us. She literally saw that and she's like, I see what you're doing. So it further confirms that he's liked me from the beginning and he didn't want to admit it. So Sotsumi and I simultaneously looked back in the direction of Oe was pointing, but Director Kobase was nowhere in sight.
ちょっとコバさんいないじゃないですか。
But the fact that we turned means that we agree and that we are doing the thing that she's saying. That's why she said it. We are guilty now by association. I can't believe this conniving bitch. Hey, Koba's not here.
嘘よ、嘘。それにしても、あなたたちすっかり息ぴったりになっちゃって。
I was just messing with you. But you two are so totally in sync.
なってません。
We are not. Sotsumi and I immediately protested together. Seeing that, Oe's smile widened. I can't believe this. We got caught red-handed by Oe. One afternoon, I wonder what afternoon this is. While jotting down my day's destination on a sticky note, I found my pen's ink running
ねえ
low.
こうちゃん、ペン貸してくんない？俺のやつインク切れたっぽい。
Hey Ko, can I borrow your pen? Mine's almost
あ
dry.
ボールペンじゃなくてそっちの太いペンがいい。
No, not that one. The thick one, the marker.
いいですけど、こんなの何に？
Sure, but what do you need it for? Ko started to ask, but when he looked down at my hand, he seemed to grasp the situation.
ああ、いつものですか。
Oh, the usual, huh?
そうそういつもの。ちゃんとメモ残しとかないとあいつが後でうるさいからさ。
Yeah, the usual. If I don't leave a note, Amasawa will freak out.
うん。よし、オッケー。
Alright, done. When I finished writing, I looked up and found Ko staring at me.
びっくりした。なんでそんなガン見してんの？
Whoa, dude, you scared me. Why are you
ずい
staring?
ぶん楽しそうですね。
You seem to be enjoying this.
そう
Huh? Do I?
自覚
Oh,
ないなら
yes,
い
you
い
are.
です。
I can see it
さっさ
too.
とそれを置いてきたらどうですか？
Huh. So you're not aware of it. You're not aware of it either. No. Huh. So you're not aware of it either. Why don't you just go put that on her desk?
はいはい行ってきます
All right, I'm going. Though Ko's words left me a little unsettled, I shrugged it off and headed to Amasawa's desk. Then a few days later, Koba stopped me in the hallway.
おい早乙女お前あんまりいたずらしてやるなよ
Hey, Saotome. Remember not to overdo it, okay?
何のことです
What are you talking about?
分かってんだろあいつのことだ
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
あ
Amasawa.
いつお前が背中に貼った付箋に気づかないでそのまま歩き回ってたぞ
You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. You put that shit on my back. Did you know she's been walking around all day with your sticky note stuck on her back?
マジですか確かに黙って貼ったけどあれ本気で気づいてなかったんだ
I can't believe this man! For real? I mean, I stuck it on pretty quietly, but seriously? So she actually didn't notice?
お前なガキじゃねえんだからちょっかいかけるにしてももっとやり方を考えろ
You know, you're not in junior high anymore. If you're gonna mess around, at least be a little more
そ
creative.
んなんじゃ嫌われるぞ
At this rate, she'll end up hating you.
はい気をつけます
Yes, sir, I'll keep that in mind. Koba left with a weary
お
sigh.
えさんならまだしもこうちゃんとコバさんにまで言われるとか
It's not just Oe. Even Ko and Koba are calling me
こん
out.
なことしてくるのあいつが初めてだから自分が思ってる以上に浮かれてんのかな
Oh my god, did he just admit that? I thought it was just the novelty of the situation, but I'm enjoying working with her more than I thought I
ただ
would.
文句を言うでもなく俺を放置するでもなくちゃんと打開策を提案してきた
She doesn't nag me or just leave me alone. She actually tried to come up with a
あ
solution.
とは
Oh, so this is
あいつが
after.
もう一歩俺に踏み込んできたら
Now, if only she just take the next step. Wait, what's take the next step? What do you mean by that?
そうすればいいパートナーになれるかもしれないのに
If she does, I think we'll make a great team. What's that supposed to mean? What's the next step? What's that supposed to mean? All right, episode 2. Hopefully we can get through this. A few days later, Saotome and I held our first presentation on our proposal for the upcoming competition.
うんいいんじゃないかただ提案するだけじゃなく購入につながるような動線なのもいい
I love the concept. I like how it not only provides suggestions but actively encourages users to purchase the outfit.
もし芸能人を起用できれば幅広い層のユーザーの獲得にもつながる
Plus, getting celebrities on board could help us attract a wider age range of users. So it's my baby boy. Stop beating around the bush. Say you want our stop. That's what I'm saying. He says things and I'm just like, what's that supposed to mean? What? What kind of team are you talking about? Like, what kind of team? There's so many different types of teams. Okay.
ただ多少費用がかさみそうではあるが
The only issue I foresee is the cost.
そこはまあコバさんの力で予算もぎ取ってきてくださいよ
For that, I'm sure you can conjure up some extra cash for us out of the budget, Koba.
無茶言うなよ
Don't expect miracles.
まあいいひとまずこの方向でもう少し内容を詰めてくれ
Alright, I want you to hammer out details a bit
コラ
more.
ボ先の企業候補も挙げとけよ
Don't forget to give us a list of potential collaborators as
了
well.
解です
You got it. After the meeting, Saotome and I decided to discuss the potential issues that Director Kobase had brought up.
企業は2人ともいくつか挙げて、その中で知名度とか価格帯のバランス見て決めるか。
Maybe we could both suggest some collaborators, then decide which ones to put on the list based on price and popularity.
あと画面デザインはあんたの方でもうちょい案出しといて。
Oh, about the screen layout and design, can you come up with a few more ideas? As I nodded in response, I took another look at the design direction. It was a relief to see that Saotome and I were on the same page there as well.
俺は仕様の詳細詰めるから。
I'll work on the specific details, so...
そうだ、別部署の人に検証してほしいことあるんだった。ちょっと行ってくるわ。
Oh, right. I gotta check with another department about something. I'll be right back. Wait, no, wait. Take us with you. After that, Saotome fled from his desk. Minato sighed as he watched Saotome dash out of the office. Can't believe that's my best friend.
相変わらず自由すぎでしょ。先輩からも言ってやってくださいよ。
He's always so annoyingly free-spirited. Isn't there anything you can do about that, Awasawa? What do you mean? Me? He's like, oh my god, his personality, I hate it. Can you change it? No! I feel like if I change it too, Anna would probably kill me. Or cry in a corner, like, no! Honestly, I didn't think that Saotome would even listen to me if I tried. No, he don't listen to anybody. Minato, however, seemed to think otherwise.
まあ、手なずけてるとまではいかないかもしれないですけど、単純に仲良さそうですし。
Minato! He secretly loves him. I feel it. They have a friendship that cannot be broken. It cannot be described simply. Well, I wouldn't say you have him completely under your control, but you two seem to get along pretty well.
先輩の言うことなら、それなりに聞いているように見えます。
I feel like he actually listens to you, Amasawa. Leave my baby boy alone, sir.
部長も大江さんも多分同じことを思ってるんじゃないですか。
And I think the director and Oe feel the same way too.
早乙女さんのことはあんたに任せておけば大丈夫だって。
We all think that if we leave Saotome to you, everything will turn out all right. Director Kobase and Oe seem to keep a close eye on Saotome, though recently they appear to be keeping their distance. It made me wonder if like Minato said, they were really leaving Saotome to me. All right, Janitor deemed a hydrate and a stretch. I guess my yawnings have been very visible here. That water is so good. All right, and a stretch. Let me just... Oh my god, wait, I can't. My arms. Oh, the feet. Ow, I can't. Ow, my arms. Okay, I somehow did it. Oh my god, my arms hurt so badly. Meg the Stallion, why are you trying to kill me? Oh, I'm doing the Meg the Stallion inspired workout routine. There's one day, and I'm afraid of that day. It's leg day. I mean, the majority of it is leg day, but there's one where it's all legs. And you know what it consists of, bitches? Do you know what it consists of? Various hellish versions of squats. With weights, without weights. It doesn't sound like a lot. Like, you're probably here like, bitch, you're complaining for nothing. It fucking hurts. There was one time where like I was doing the squats and then I hurt myself somehow. I don't know, I was like in so much pain. I was like, I have so many more to go. I was crying. I was so upset. I was just so in pain. I was like, I can't do anymore. My fucking ass is on fire. My legs are shaking. stop putting so many squats one after the other. No, squats can be brutal. They fucking were. They were awful. And she just has one day. I'm saying she as if she made this. No, someone based their workout routine on like her workout regimens that she usually posts up. So it's not exactly, but it's kind of like based on what she does. But like just one day of all squats. Why would you do that? There's nothing to break it up. It's just cool. Sumo squat. Now regular squat with weights. Now skater squats. Now now elevated skater squats. Now elevate. It's just like, why are we doing this? Why are you trying to kill me? Oh god, they hurt so bad. I never knew pain until I did that one day of workout, and I just wanted to cry. I don't know how the fuck I walked the next day, but I did it. A strange sense of happiness fluttered inside of me as I headed back to my desk.
ただいま
I'm back.
な、もう昼飯食った？
Hey, did you have lunch yet? The influencer lean beef patty was on another YouTuber I watch channel, and he shredded her glutes. Oh my god. I'm just trying to get the tummy, the back. I do need my back for MS specifically. My I don't know why everyone knows my autoimmune disease, it does affect my back, so I try to make the back work also. I just need my back, my tummy, my legs, and then my booty to just be all snatched. I've given up on my arms. I will do arms, but I'm not expecting any progress. I just got no upper body strength. I will just die. If I had to hang, like, you know, like in those action movies when they have to hang off of something, I always said I probably would last a second and I just fucking fall. There won't be any like, help me, and be like, fall, just dead. Like I would grab and I just like, oh, just die. Same. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna fall together, Janice. We'll fall together. Hey, did you have lunch yet? What are you trying? Yeah, like if I have like if somehow I caught it with my legs, I'd be like, okay, cool. I have a chance to get the fuck out of this. But my arms, no. Same. I'm super heavy. Okay, so we all are just like, we can't do ourselves. We can't pick ourselves up. No way. We just be like, you know what? It's okay. We'll just fall. Saotome sauntered over to my desk shortly after he returned. Checking the clock, I saw that it was nearly
な
noon.
ら一緒に外で食おうよ。
No, then let's go grab a bite. No sooner had he said it that Saotome rolled my wheelchair away from my desk. I love he did not give me a chance. He's like, you have no choice in this matter. We are gonna go eat. I was swept up into his whirlwind of energy.
つーか、俺は出歩きすぎかもしんねえけど、あんたは座りっぱなしすぎ。
You know, I might be up on my feet too much, but you're like the opposite, sitting too much. No need. Stop bringing up my flaws right now. Okay, stop it. Am I what's it called? Sedentary when you sit down? Am I that? Yes. But I don't need the fucking likes of you telling me that, okay?
まあ、それは他の奴らも同じかもだけど。
Guess that's the same for everyone in the office though.
ちゃんと普段から体動かしてる。運動不足はいいことねえぞ。
Were we just talking about the gym? Is he sedentary? Okay, I'm still saying it wrong, I'm pretty sure. But that. Were we just talking about this? Stop listening into my real world conversation, Saotome, please. Hey, how often do you hit the gym? A lack of exercise kill you. Well, a lack of exercise will kill you, you know. gonna smack you across the face. Leave me alone. I'm gonna try at least. I'm gonna smack him, and then my arm's gonna give out halfway and fall back down. Look out. I can't. Yes, I go to the gym, as you can tell. My fucking arm hurts. I can barely hold it. I try 3 times a week. It's gonna rotate from 2 to 3, okay? If you need to know my regimen. In response, oh my god, wait. It's angry or worried? Is that what it is? Is that the worry? Is that a worry face? I think I'm gonna do what I'm doing right now and be upset with him. I protested his blind assumptions about me.
マジ？意外だわ。
What, for real? That's a surprise. I know, she's so skinny. She's so snatch. She's like, oh, but you're so snatch. You go to the... Oh, no wonder you're so snatch. You go to the gym. I scoffed at Saotome's surprise, feeling slighted. After all, I've been making a conscious effort to stay fit. Exactly.
ごめんって。
This does not happen. This is work. This is effort, okay? I'm putting work into this, all right? Thank you. Appreciate it. My bad.
あ、なんなら今度一緒にジムでも行く？おすすめのトレーニングメニュー教えてやるよ。
Well then, how about we hit the gym together sometime? I could show you some exercises that will be right up your alley. You know, I wouldn't mind that. I think that'd actually be fun. Would I say I would want a gym date? Maybe not. I like to just like zone out. Do you feel me? I'm literally listening to YouTube channels while I'm working out. Like I'm lifting weights. I'm not telling you how much I'm lifting because they'll be really, really disappointing. I'm lifting weights. And I'm literally listening to someone recap 90 Day Fiance. Or like Love Island as if I didn't just watch it. But like I'm literally listening to reality recaps. Reality show recaps. Like that is me zoning out as I'm working out. It was the only way I could get through those sumo squat, those elevated sumo squats with weights. The only way I could get through it was someone talking about 90 Day Fiance. If I had to focus on the fact that my ass was on fire and my thighs were shaking, I'd be fucking I'd go crazy. From his tone, I could guess that Saotome went to the gym regularly and likely created his own routine. The idea of getting a personalized workout regimen intrigued me, and I thought about taking him up on his offer.
わあ、こんなことしてたら時間なくなる
We're
な。
gonna have a gym day.
さっさと行くぞ。
I don't know, would you guys want to... I already said that I probably wouldn't want a gym day. I probably would like maybe half want a gym day. Like it would be fun, but like would I want you there regularly? No. Like I want to be alone. I think that's my problem with everything. I just like being alone. But yeah, would you guys like a gym day? Does that sound fun to anybody? Oh, we'll run out of time if we keep goofing around. That's a you problem. You did this. Let's get out of here already. Saotome seemed to have already made up his mind that I was joining him for lunch, regardless of my response. It was your response is a suggestion. He already said we are gonna have lunch together. Saotome, I feel like this all points to you've liked me this whole time because it just feels like a crush. Am I the only one? It just feels like you like me. It doesn't feel like a friend thing because I've seen you and Ko together. This is not how you treat Ko. Still, I was beginning to get used to his pushy demeanor. After letting Owe know I was taking my lunch break, I gathered my things.
いってらっしゃい。
Have fun, you two. I see it in her face, she knows. I see it in her face. I see it in her face. Later that evening, I hadn't been able to finish my work on the proposal in time, so I was working late. Saotome was also still at his computer. The sound of our fingers clanking against our keyboards echoed through the empty office.
よし、俺はおしまい。あんたはどう？
All right, all set. How about you, Amasawa? Weren't you supposed to be calling me by my first name? I thought we were calling each other by our first names or a nickname. Where's my nickname? Are you waiting to make our relationship official before you give me a nickname? Fucking rude. Fucking rude, okay? I want my nickname now. Saotome approached my desk, peering over my shoulder to get a look at my screen.
ああ、ここな。俺は好きだけど、ブランドロゴの主張かなり強いんだよな。
Oh, so this is the design. I like it overall, but the brand logo is sticking out too much, huh? Before I could even tell him the issues I was struggling with, Saotome seemed to grasp my problem with just a glance at my screen. He hit the nail on the head, and so I nodded in agreement.
まあいいや。もういい時間だし、今日は帰って明日その辺話すか。
Oh well, it's getting late. How about we call it for a day and continue tomorrow? With that, Saotome started gathering his things to leave. I, however, wanted to refine the design a bit more. I felt I was close to making some significant improvement and I wanted to reach a better stopping point.
なら俺はお酒。お疲れ。
Oh, I guess I'll go by myself. Good night. Good luck. I waved goodbye to Saotome and turned back to my screen. I will never understand this work ethic. I will never understand this work ethic in Japan when they're like, we're just gonna stay here and we're the last ones in the office. The minute it turns 5, bitch, I'm gone. I don't give a fuck. Fuck this place. Fuck all y'all. I'm out of here. I'm not clocking into responsibilities until tomorrow at 9. No way. Absolutely the fuck not. I had no idea how much time had passed since Saotome left. Finally reaching a good stopping point, I stretched and looked up from my screen. Just then, I heard a noise somewhere inside the empty office. When I quickly spun around to investigate,
誰だ。
did he cover my eyes? And this is. He likes me. Like, it just feels like romance. It doesn't feel like friendship. It feels like romance. And he's like, oh, we can be like, if we just took the next step, we can be a better team. I think you're confusing a team with a relationship. Like, I think. Guess who? I felt a pair of cold hands cover my eyes. But I knew exactly who was behind me. That cheerful voice could only belong to Saotome.
バレた。
Some Japanese companies have a tendency to have workers stay there all week long and sleep at their desk. I would literally murder somebody. I would actively, like, it would be a whole... I would literally just go attack. Like, they'd be like, you can't leave. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Who fucking said I can't leave? I'm leaving. Like, I am not. Like, so where I work, it is a Japanese company. So there are like moments where, like, you know, our departments and our things like kind of coincide. Anyway, long story short, whenever that we basically found out that whenever they have a holiday that falls on a weekday, they have to make it up that Saturday. And I literally said I would burn the place down. There's absolutely no way I'm coming on a Saturday. It's not my problem. The holiday came in on a Saturday. That is not my problem. That is came in on a Saturday, came in on a weekday. That is your problems. I'm not coming in on Saturday. That's my Saturday. I am not coming in. Fuck you. Fuck this shit. Fuck this job. I'm like actively like kill someone. Have you seen the videos where people go stay at PC cafes and do more work and then sleep in the private rooms and they wake up and go right back? That's crazy. I can't tell you what I would do. I can't tell you what I would do because I'll be against community guidelines. I can't say the things that I would do in that building to anyone who stopped me from leaving. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what I would do to the water system. I can't tell you what I would put in the fridge. That would cause a riot. I would be like, we need to everyone. I would literally be like, we need to band together to make a union against these people. I would literally cause a revolution. There's absolutely no way. I'm not doing this. I refuse to do this, and I'll make sure everyone agrees with me. Okay, hold on. My camera fucked up. Okay, that should be better. Okay. Oh, you got me. Oh, so bright. It was so dark and it's so bright now. My eyes. Turning around, I found Saotome grinning like a kid who had been caught red-handed while trying to play a prank.
せっかくびっくりさせようと思ったのにな。もっと声変えればよかったか。
I just wanted to give you a little scare. Maybe I should have disguised my voice. Please don't do that. More than that, I wanted to know the reason he came back. As I pondered, Saotome began taking items out of the convenience store bag and arranging them neatly on my desk.
ほら、差し入れ。どれがいい？
Here, I got you something. Which one do you want? In front of me was a pudding cup, a cream puff, and a roll cake. Apparently, he picked them out just for me. The idea of Saotome going out and buying these treats for me left me momentarily speechless.
早く選ばねえと全部俺が食べるぞ。
Harry and look at his little pout. Oh my god, his pout is so cute. Hurry up and pick one, or I'm gonna eat them all. Saotome stared with a mix of anticipation and impatience. I thought for a moment before ultimately choosing. Oh fuck! Hold on. What would I want? What does a cream puff look like? Hold on. It's like a pastry with a cream filling, right? It's a fluffy pastry with cream inside. Okay, cool. And a roll cake. I've never had a roll cake before. I've always seen them, but I've never had them. I feel like I would want the cream pastry because I need something that's kind of bread-like. I mean, it's a pastry, so it's not bread, but the roll cake is too much cake. It's not. I need something whole. Do you feel me? Like a cake wouldn't fill you up because it's. Or like give you like the energy you need. I would need like a bread to keep me full. I choose the pudding for me. That's true. But I feel like it just wouldn't be enough. To me, I'm also thinking like, oh, it might be small. I'm gonna put the cream puff.
ほい、シュークリーム。
Ow, my arm! I stretched it! Oh my god! Oh, that fucking hurt! Oh, it's the pain I must endure to become snatched. Flan creme brulee, give me. Oh, you love flan. Oh, flan is so good. No, I feel you. It's just. I'm thinking like a small cup. And it's not gonna fill. Like, I'm not asking like for a giant meal, but like something to keep my stomach from growling. You know what I mean? To fill up my stomach just enough to possibly go home and then like sleep. You know what I mean? And between me going home, getting ready for bed, and going to bed, my stomach won't growl intensely. Here's your cream puff.
ここのはカスタードオンリーなのが素朴でいいよな。
This is a nice and simple custard cream only puff. The best kind, don't you think? As I bit into the cream puff, a generous amount of rich custard cream filled my mouth. Since I was exhausted from the day's work, I thought it was the best I ever had. Saotome had gone with the roll cake. The roll was turned on its side, and Saotome was gingerly eating it with a spoon.
プリンは半分こしよう。
And we could go halfsies on the pudding. The childlike way he said it was so cute that it made me giggle.
何俺変なこと言った？
What? Did I say something weird? It's just that you're such a baby. You're such a baby.
うんあ、わかっ
Would you
た。
say he's
こっ
baby
ちも味見したいん
girl?
だろ
Would you? Oh, I see. You want a bite of this too, don't you? Are you gonna feed it to me?
う。ほら、口開けて。あ
He's
ー
not feeding it to me. Okay, go ahead. Say, He didn't seem to understand why I was laughing and instead scooping up a piece of his roll cake and holding it near my mouth. I paused, thinking about the implications of sharing food, but his innocent expression made me feel guilty for the hesitation, and I found myself unable to refuse. Saotome watched me with a pleased smile as I accepted his offered bite. Once we finished our dessert, Saotome leaned his chin on his hand as he regarded me.
ああ、あとどんくらい？
Hey, how much longer? I assumed he was commenting on my slow work progress. I apologized and told him I'd be staying for another hour or so, to which he made a frustrated pout.
そうじゃなくてさ、一緒に帰ろうって言ってんの。
That's not what I meant. I was saying we should leave together.
なんでって。この時間は酔っ払いうろうろしてるし、普通に危ないだろ。
I gotta get rid of these pastries before I start having ideas and start trying to look for them and eat them. Why? Think of how many drunk dudes are out and about right now. The city's not a safe place at
あん
night.
たってなんか絡まれやすそうだしさ。
You look like the type of girl those guys would try to pick on, that's why. His words weren't exactly gentle, but I gathered that this was his roundabout way of expressing concern for my safety. His consideration warmed my heart, and I thanked him.
俺も自分の作業進めてるから終わったら声かけて。
I'll be working too. Just let me know when you're ready to leave. I can't understand this. Bitch, if I was working late like next day, I'm not fucking coming in. I gave you so much. This better count as overtime. I'm not here for my own fucking free volition. I'm getting overtime for this. They'd kill me. With that, Saotome walked back to his desk. I rolled up my sleeves, not wanting to make him wait any longer, and got back to my work. I would probably fight people. It's gonna be an all-out brawl. I'm fighting. I felt that Saotome and I were successfully building our working relationship together. Then one day, my God, what happened? Walking down the hallway, I heard Saotome's voice from the lounge.
ならよかったです。
Huh? Then I'd be glad to hear it. My curiosity piqued. I peered into the lounge to see who was he talking to. I could just make out Asaka? Yeah, that's what he said. Asaka beyond Saotome's
ってことで万事順調だから
figure.
お前は何も心配しなくていいよ。
Well, everything's under control here, so you have nothing to worry about.
それって俺が残したもののおかげじゃないですか？
Yeah, isn't it because of how I set things up for you all before I left?
よく言うよ。面倒なことばっかり残してったくせに。
That's big talk, given all the trouble you also left for us. Their exchange sounded harsh to an outsider, but both wore brilliant smiles. It was clear they could share their thoughts freely with each other thanks to a strong, trusting bond. Just as I decided to move on to avoid intruding, Asaka called out to me.
お疲れ様。
Oh, Oh, hello, Amasawa. How are you?
おお、お疲れ。
Hey, what's up?
ごめんね呼び止めちゃって
Sorry for stopping you like
早
that.
乙女に振り回されてる者同士話がしたいなと思ってたんだよ
Victims of Saotome. That's insanity to say. Since we're both victims of Saotome, I thought it might be nice to have chat.
ちょっと、誰が振り回してるって？
Huh? Excuse you?
大変でしょこいつと組むなんて
It's not easy, is it? Being pushed around by this guy, I mean. I chuckled politely at Asaka, who seemed to be trying to lighten the
おい、
mood.
こら、あんたまで何言ってんだよ。
Hey, Amasawa, why are you siding with him?
つうか、こいつはともかく、江坂先輩は別に振り回されてないでしょ？
Besides, when exactly did I push you around, Asaka?
いやいやお前が入社してから俺はずっと振り回されっぱなしだよ
Oh, please. You've been writing roughshod over us from the first day you walked in the door, dude. So since day one, you've just been bulldozing bitches. There you go. Okay. I was surprised to hear that even Asaka, who always struck me as supremely competent, had also been swayed by Sotome's force.
俺ってそんな風に見えるなんか嬉しいな
Oh, that's how you see me? That's quite a compliment. That's quite the compliment.
そろそろミーティングだ俺はもう行くよ
Oh, he's talking to me. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's how you see me. That's quite a compliment. Oops, time for my next meeting. I have to get
じゃ
going.
あ早乙女はあんまり迷惑かけるなよ
Sotome, don't trouble her too much, okay?
はいはい、わかってますよ。
Yeah, I got it. Asaka gave Sotome a friendly nudge and headed off to the conference room. I wish I could be as cool as him, brushing off Sotome's pranks and jibes? Brushing off Sotome's pranks and jibes with ease.
何言ってんの？そうなったら俺がつまんないっしょ。
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Do you realize how boring that'd be for
俺
me?
の一挙一動に振り回されてるくらいでいいんだよ。
You've got I think it's you've gotta stay exactly where you're at. Bothered by every little thing I do. Not this man. Oh, so I said this out loud. Oh, I wished I could be as cool as him, brushing off Sotome's pranks and jibes with ease. Okay, so I said this out loud. Ah, low battery. The horror. Okay. Unfortunately. Damn it. Hold on. God damn it. Stupid controls. Ow, my arm. Oh no. It's gone. You could probably hear it. Ow. The pain. I'm coming. Oops. There we go. It seemed like Sotome was happy with the arrangement, but I knew I could do a better job if I could stand on equal footing with Sotome, rather than merely being his subordinate. I wanted to assist him, not just follow his instructions. I wanted us to support each other. Sotome gave me a curious look as I resoundingly rolled up my sleeves, lost in thought. Another night. Better be going home. I'm clocking the fuck out. Fuck this place. As the end of the workday rolled around, everyone in the office began wrapping up and heading home. Unlike most days, Sotome had left on time today. Oh. With just the two of us remaining in the office, Oe turned to me.
なんだか元気ないみたいだけど大丈夫？早乙女くんと何かあった？
You look a little down. Are you alright? Did something happen between you and Sotome? While it was true that I had been brooding about my inadequacy compared to Asaka, I didn't realize it was so apparent to the others. I decided to confide in Oe
江
about
坂
my
くん
feelings.
か。確かに器用っていうか要領よくできるタイプよね。漢字みたいなこともよくやってたし。
Ah, Asaka. Yeah, he's a clever guy, great with multitasking. He coordinates a lot of our
でも
events.
私には江坂くんと比べてあなたがすごく頼りないとは思わないよ。
But I wouldn't say you're incompetent compared to
早
him.
乙女くんだって最初の頃よりだいぶ落ち着いたってい
I
うか。
love that that's everyone's like trump card. They're like, girl, no, look at what you've done with Saotome. As if he is the highest difficulty known to mankind. I mean, look at what you've done with Saotome. He's so much better than he used to be.
自由人なのは変わらないけど、何でもかんでも好き勝手にやってる感じじゃなくなったし。
Granted, he's still a bit of a free spirit, but he doesn't just do whatever he pleases
今はのび
anymore.
のびして楽しそうじゃない？
Have you noticed how relaxed and content he seems
私
now?
はあなたが彼にいい影響を与えてるんじゃないかなって思ってたけど、
I have to believe you played a pretty significant role in
それって
that.
きっとあなたにしかできないことよ。
Actually, I'm convinced you're the only one that could have done that, Vivian. Oe flashed a bright smile as she spoke, and her words managed to calm my anxious
そ
heart.
れに私が思うに早乙女くんはかなりあなたのことを
Thank
気に
you!
入っているように見えるんだ
Someone
よ
said it
ね。
in this office. I knew I could rely on you, Oe. Oh my goodness, yes. Fucking say it to her. Besides, from what I've seen at least, Saotome seems to have really taken a liking to you. Thank you for acknowledging. She got close and she's like, I don't mean friends. And I don't mean friends. Her gentle eyes morphed into a sly grin and she stepped
ぶ
closer
っちゃ
to
け
me.
どう思ってるの？早乙女くんのこと。
So don't be shy. What do you think of him? Ooh. I told her I'd always seen us as merely colleagues, and I believe Saotome felt the same way. No, he don't. He don't. Oh my goodness, he don't. It happened that way ever since we first started working together.
いい雰囲気で仕事をするのは大事だけど、プライベートとのメリハリはちゃんとしなさいよ。
But as important as it is to maintain a good relationship with each other, remember not to let your personal affairs mix with work.
プライベート？こいつと？
Personal affairs? With who? Amasawa?
ないない。心配するだけ無駄ですよ。
Yeah, right. Like that'll ever happen. That was him trying to get us to get off his scent. He knew he wanted us. He knew it. He's like, damn, don't out me like that, bitch. He had been clear. Excuse you, this battery's not dead. Leave me alone. He had been clear from the beginning that he did not and would not harbor any special feelings of that sort for me. Despite my explanation, Oe remained unconvinced and continued her
私はね、
interrogation.
あなたの気持ちを聞いてるの。
I'm interested in your feelings, Vivian, not his. Prompted by her words, I found myself revisiting how things have been with Saotome recently. All right. God damn it. Oh, it's too painful for me. All right, there, charge, stupid. Oh no! My girlie's stuck. Oh no, she's stuck. Okay. After all that hullabaloo, she's back. Alright, prompted by her words, I found myself revisiting how things have been with Saotome recently.
サポート係を名乗るなら、これからも俺のこと追いかけてこいよ。
If you're going to be my assistant, please keep finding me.
ほら、口開けて。あー。
Okay, go ahead. Say ah.
なになに今の反応。絶対何かあったでしょ。
That's right. Oh wait, let's go. That's my bitch right there. God. That's my office cheese smoker right there. Let's go. What? What's this reaction? There's something going on between you two. I frantically waved my hands to refute always accusations as she drew even closer. Bitch, I wouldn't give a fuck what you had to say. Your face says it all.
気になるな。恋の相談ならいつでも待ってるからね。
Yo, me and you both, bitch. Me and you both. I'm just so curious. I'm always here to talk if you need it. She's like, don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone. It's between me and you. Me and you, bitches. Let me know if you like him. Actually, I realized before that if I truly considered Saotome nothing more than a coworker, I wouldn't have felt this way. Did she just admit? My desire to help him, to support him as an equal was rooted in more than my desire to perform well at my job. And no one knew that better than I did. Wait. For the moment, I chose to feign ignorance in my own feelings. Bitch! This is crazy. This is insanity. A few days later, as I arrived at work, I spotted Isaka peeking into our office.
おはよ
Oh, Amasawa, good
う。
morning.
早乙女に用があってさ、もういるかな。
Is Saotome in yet? I'd like to have a word with him. I scanned the office for Saotome, but found only his bag at his desk.
外出中そうか、ありがとう。あいつって結構勝手にフラフラするよな。
He's not in yet? Okay, thanks. That man sure does enjoy wandering around town by
うちの
himself.
部署の仕事で早乙女に確認したいことがあったんだけどね。
I wanted to ask him about something from his work in his previous department, but I suppose it can wait. I had to take an unofficial work. I smell of work, a backyard, house chores, and shit. Oh no! Oh, do you currently smell like that, or was your unofficial lurk you showering and getting all that stank off you? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Anna. Well, Anna, listen, you missed a lot of flirting. You missed a lot of flirting, that bitches. Okay, cool, you shower. Okay, cool, showered. You missed a lot of flirting. You missed a lot of Saotome flirting and Saotome acting like it wasn't flirting and the MC acting like it wasn't flirting and Owe being here and being like, bitch, that was flirting. I'm just screaming at the camera. She's like, it's flirting, bitch. Wait, I missed my baby boy Rizing. Yeah. You sure did. I'm pretty sure he'll do it again, but like, you sure did. I'm just like, oh no! Because I hit my face. This is what happens. Oh, my character. My girly. She can't sense me anymore. Crying and screaming. At least you're not throwing up. That would be like intense crash out. Okay, where am I? I told Isaka that I'd tell Saotome to go find him as soon as he returned.
伝言頼んでいいの？
Oh, then can you just give him a message for
あ
me?
りがとね。助かるよ。しっかりした子がいてくれて。
Thank you. It's refreshing to have someone mature like you to deal
ほ
with.
んと、困ったもんだよな。
Seriously, what a headache. I don't like how he treats Saotome. Asaka's voice oozed with frustration as he left the department. I need you to spoil me the in-depth details of his rizzing, please, big sis. Okay, so I was working late. Listen. Oh, by the way, it's on the VOD. You can literally have to watch the VOD, but I'm gonna give you a synopsis because we gotta get through this. These are long-ass chapters, okay? It is very late where I am. So let me tell you. Okay, listen. So, it was late. I'm working late. I'm doing my design. He looks over my design and he's like, oh, there's this issue. It's the same issue I actually have been dealing. So we're basically like our minds are synchronized. Like we see each other's issues. We see it. We you know, we're one great mind. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to stay here late because I still got to work things. And he's like, okay, cool. So you do that. He leaves, right? I'm doing my work. And then a little time later, he's back. He does like the whole like peekaboo thing, blah blah blah, and then he just like, here are 3 options, pick one. It was between pudding, a cream puff, and a roll cake. I picked the cream puff, he picked the roll cake, and we're gonna share the pudding. He said that like a little boy, so I was laughing at him, and then he was just basically like flirting with me the entire time. And he's like, oh my god, how much later you have to work? And then I'm just like, oh, I misunderstood his question. Essentially, he decides to stay over with me because he's like, you can't go home alone. There's drunk people outside. They're gonna like harass you. So I have to take you home. So I'll just wait with you until you're done working. And he does work too while waiting for me to work. And that was fucking cute. And you missed that whole section where I'm sitting here and I'm just like, I think he likes you. Like, I think he likes you. Listen, got a gist that proceeds to lock myself in my angsty corner. Because I missed the shit. It's literally so fun. It was so cute. Okay. His tone seemed unusually harsh. I don't like him. I don't like how he talks to Saotome. While he had griped around Saotome yesterday, I had assumed it was friendly banter given their relationship. Nobody fucking talked to me. Except Lauren Pixons. Though that time his irritation felt pointed and specific. I grew uneasy, worried about something happening between the two of them. I don't think he likes him. I went to the lounge for a break once I finished my morning tasks and again ran into Asaka.
お疲れ様。これから休憩?
Yeah, Your Honor, I love him. It's so funny what my camera deems as straight. I'm like in such a weird corner and this is how they deem as that straight. Okay. Hello there, Amasawa. About to take your lunch?
朝のこと、すぐ早乙女に伝えてくれてありがとう。おかげで助かったよ。
Thanks for promptly passing on my message to Saotome earlier. You really helped me out.
ああ、そうだ。お礼に何か飲み物をおごるよ。
As a token of gratitude, let me buy you a drink. Without waiting for my response, Asaka put some coins into the nearby vending
気にしなくて
machine.
いいから。ほら、選んで。
Oh, please don't mention it. Go ahead, pick whatever you like. It felt a bit excessive. All I did was deliver a message to a colleague, but it seemed even more impolite to refuse, so I gladly accepted his offer.
実は君にはちょっと親近感があってさ。
I don't think so. You know, I can't help but feel we're some kind of kindred spirits, Amasawa.
早乙女と仕事してて困ったことがあれば相談に乗ってあげたいなって。
If you're ever having issues working with Saotome, please feel free to talk
ほ
to
ら、
me.
そういうの直属の上司には言いづらかったりするでしょ。
It's not always easy to go to a boss with these kind of things,
俺
is
は
it?
あいつの扱いに関しても先輩だしね。
Moreover, I've got far more experience dealing with Saotome. Asuka concluded with a downright conspiratorial smile. He'd previously worked alongside Saotome, and Saotome himself seemed to trust him. Not to mention how knowledgeable and reliable he was, according to Oe. I had faith Asuka could be a good person to turn to for advice, and accepted his offer.
じゃあリング交換しよう。
I need you to
いつでも
back
連
up.
絡して
I
く
need
れ
you
てい
to
いから
back
ね。
the fuck up. Exactly. How about we exchange ring accounts? That way you can contact me anytime. When people do this, I find it so weird. We pulled out our phones and swapped contacts. After double checking he typed my info correctly, Asuka exited the lounge. I felt a bit nervous about leaning on Asuka for advice and resolved to reach out to him only if necessary. When I returned to the office after my lunch, I found Saotome engrossed in some work at his desk. I've been waiting to discuss some proposal details with him, so I went over.
あーごめん。今ちょっと前部署の残務対応中。
Sorry, can it wait? I gotta deal with something from my former department. Saotome briefly looked up from his screen before turning back to
な
his
んか
desk.
トラブったみたいでさ。俺が仕様切ったとこだから見てんだけど。
Seems like there was a pretty big problem. Seeing as I used to oversee this stuff, I'm trying to look it over, but
あーやっぱなんか余計なもん追加されてんな。誰だよ仕様書いじったの。
there it is. All this nonsense code's been added. Who the heck fiddled with the spec sheet? He seemed genuinely troubled, a rarity for someone so carefree as he is. My issue wasn't as urgent, so I left him be and instead decided to... Huh. Which would he like? I feel like he is a sweet... Because he went for the cake, so he likes sweets, and all he gave me from the convenience store was sweets. So I think he likes sweets. Offered him sweetened coffee. I knew Saotome liked sweet things, so I added a sugar pack and a creamer to his coffee before I gave it to him.
おおありがと
Oh, thanks. However, as Saotome took a sip, he frowned and examined the Do you like black coffee? Oh no, I just thought because you like the cake.
う。これミルクと砂糖どのくらい入ってる？
Huh? How much milk and sugar did you put in this? How much did you put in this? I informed him that I added 1 packet of each and asked if something was
いや
wrong.
いやそんなんじゃ全然足りねえから。
No. I 100% agree with you, Saotome. 1 pack of sugar is not nearly enough. No. And I also need like a little bit more milk, okay? It needs to be a dark brown, not black. It needs to be like it needs to be a dark brown color, okay? So we need to put a little bit more milk in there. Ah, no, that's nowhere near enough. I think a friend of mine saw how much sugar I put into coffee and she gave me this look. I was like, what? Why are you judging me? This coffee needs sugar. It's nothing concerning, so don't judge me. Then he casually pulled some packets of sugar and creamer from his desk and began pouring them into his coffee. I also feel like, because he's saying packets of creamer, so I don't think that they're liquid creamer. I'm pretty sure that they're powdered creamer. So like, yeah, honestly, it's really hard to mix in powdered cream. Like it needs to be a lot. Like you need to put in a lot of powdered cream to even have like kind of more or less like the milky effect. So like I kind of get him, like he just has like so much already there. I couldn't help but giggle at the amusing sight of countless sugar packs hidden away in his
いい
desk.
んだよ。俺は甘いのが好きなの。
Don't worry, bitch. I was just Don't judge me. I have a sweet
頭
tooth.
使う仕事には糖分が必要だろう。ってあんたはそんな頭使ってないか。
Us geniuses need glucose to feed our brains. Or I guess you don't have that problem.
さてと、
Bitch,
さっさとこっち終わらせますか。
Alright, time to wrap this up. Saotome took a hearty gulp of his sugar milk. With a hint of coffee. That is incorrect. I hate you judgy judgersons. In powdered milk. People who drink black coffee think this way. Just because milk is in it does not mean it's not enough coffee. Fuck y'all. Y'all are crazy. It's not white. Before stretching out in his chair. Motivated by his renewed energy, I too returned to my work with vigor. These fucking judgy judgersons. Judging my coffee. I'm Latino. I know coffee best. I've been drinking it since I was a baby. That was my milk. A few days later. Oh my goodness, I can't read. I found myself alone in Evergreen, somewhat disgruntled. A disagreement with Saotome over our project had left me in a sour mood. Oh. As I sighed, the sound of Evergreen's doors welcomed in another customer. Is it gonna be Saotome?
いらっしゃいませ。お一人でしたらこちらへ。
Welcome. Just one today? If so, please have a seat over here. With a bored expression, to the door, I saw a face I recognized and sat up straighter.
奇遇だね。一人
Never mind, it's actually worse than Saotome. It's this bitch. Oh, what a coincidence. Here alone.
そうなんだ。君さえ良ければ一緒に飲まない？
Really? If you don't mind, how about we have a quick drink together? I didn't hesitate to accept. In fact, it seemed a blessing to be able to talk to Isaka, a fellow colleague of Saotome's, about the day's events. I wouldn't.
きっと早乙女絡みだよね。いいよ。何でも話して。
Let me guess. This is about Saotome. Yes, I'm all ears. He got elf ears. That means he's a bad person. My conversation with Isaka that night stretched late into the evening. I said Isaka. Isaka himself must have faced similar difficulties with Saotome. From our place of mutual understanding, we ended up talking about him the whole time. Moreover, it was enlightening to hear about Saotome's tenure in his former department from Esaka.
なんかいいことあった？にやけてんぞ。
What's gotten you looking so happy? You win the lotto or something? A gentle tap on my head prompted me to spin around where I saw Saotome standing. Unable to admit that I had spent the night hearing about Saotome's past from Esaka, I quickly made up something.
そう。あ、昨日話したコーナー構成のことだけどさ。
Really? Oh, by the way, about the column structure we discussed yesterday. Good morning.
お、江坂先輩。
Oh, hey, Esaka. Esaka materialized from nowhere, cutting Saotome off from his hello. After I greeted him, Saotome did the same.
おはようございます。朝から来るなんてどうかしたんですか？
Rare to see you here so early. Everything
ちょ
alright?
っと俺は彼女に声をかけたんだけど。
What the fuck is this? Why is he acting this way? I was speaking to Amasawa, not you.
は？
Uh-huh?
昨日はありがとう。遅くまで付き合わせてごめんね。
Amasawa, thank you so much for last night. I apologize for keeping you so late. I don't like this man. I was a little troubled by Esaka's curt treatment of Saotome, but still politely thanked him back for his time.
いいっていいって。まあ、また困ったことがあったらいつでも連絡して。
Not at all. Remember, if you ever want to talk again, you can reach out. You can reach out
それ
anytime.
じゃ、またね。
Now I'll see you then. What the fuck was that? Not me immediately defending Saotome. Like, I'm about to fight this man. What the fuck was that? Without saying so much as a word to Saotome, Esuka returned to his department.
何？昨日あの人とどっか行ったの？
Did you hang out with that guy last night? Yeah, I did, but I don't know the fuck he was acting that way. Esuka had exposed my white lie. There was really nothing to hide, right? I admitted that we had a few drinks together at Evergreen.
ああ、そういうこと。
Ah, got it. So that's what this is. Not bothering to mask his discontent, Saotome's voice was laced with bitterness. Although I didn't understand why he was so bothered by it.
昨日江坂先輩と一緒だったから浮かれてたんだ。そんなに楽しかったかよ。
So you were all smiles this morning because you were out with Esuka, huh? Is he really that fun to be around? Is this jealousy? I'm not trying to make this romantic, but is this jealousy? Seeing as I'd been upset because of my argument with Saotome, yes, I have felt better after talking to Esuka. Still, I knew I couldn't openly admit that to him, so I tried to cover it up.
そうだな。あんたがプライベートで誰と何してよ
I've
うが、
never seen him
俺には
angry
関
like
係ない。
this. Yeah, whatever. Who you're with in your private life is none of my concern. My evasion seemed to only exacerbate his frustration. I tried to deny that it was like that, but Saotome was in no mood to listen.
別にいいって。あんたが誰を好きになって誰と付き合おうと。
I'm not dating him! Oh my god! He looks like a fucking twink! I don't want a twink! What? It was like, ew! He looks like an elf! Elves are pretty, but no. You don't have to justify yourself to me. I don't give two shits who you date. None of my business.
そんな必死になって否定したら先輩が泣くぞ。
And dismissing it so vehemently will just make a guy cry, you know?
それにあんたが違ってもあっちはその気かもしれないし。
Wait, what? Even if you don't have any feelings for him, he might be crazy about you. I was beyond the point of reason as I argued with him. Beyond just clearing up a simple misunderstanding. Yeah, what are you talking about, Saotome? What are you talking? I just had a few drinks with him. This means literally nothing. He really was like, oh, your boyfriend? You can't just be denying things and make him feel bad. What are you talking about? I couldn't back out.
なら
Oh.
俺ともデートしてよ。
Excuse me? I feel like Anna's missing this again. In that case, go on a date with me too. Saotome steps closer and fixed me with his
別にいい
gaze.
だろ。なんとも思ってない江坂先輩と二人で飲みに行くくらいなんだから。
It was just drinks. It wasn't a date. No big deal, right? You've got no feelings for Esuka, and you're going on dates with him. My heart raced as he spoke these challenging words to me. I nodded firmly in response to him.
じゃあ今週末な。あんたのこと迎えに行くから。
This is not how I wanted to be axed out. This is not how I wanted to be axed out. Oh my god. Well, good. Fine. I don't want the sigh from you either, because I heard that sigh. Alright? This is not an dating me shouldn't be exasperating, okay? You should be honored that I'm dating you. Well, good. Fine. We've got a date. This weekend, I'll pick you up. What the fuck just happened? To the playground, I guess. Then the day of our date arrived. He planned to pick me up on his motorcycle at the park near my house. When he first suggested riding his motorcycle together, I was scared. But as time went by, gradually warmed up to the idea. The weather that day was beautiful. Not too windy, an ideal day for a motorcycle ride. I fucking hate I would not be happy with a motorcycle. As I was lost in my daydreaming, the sound of a revving engine reached my ears.
おはよ
Morning. You're so happy after that awful asking out. Like, you asked me out on a date and that was like an awful experience. You were yelling at me because I quote unquote like someone else, and you're just really, really happy right now. Like, I don't understand your flip-flop of emotions. This proves what I said before. I think he fucking liked us. And when Owe pointed out that we shouldn't let our personal issues come into the workplace, and he was like, what, me and her? Never. It was to get the fucking scent off of him, because he fucking knew that he liked us, and he knew, always sniffed it. Like, she fucking knew, and he was trying to get it off, but he just can't stop acting the way he acts. I fucking knew it. Saotome stopped his bike, took off his helmet, and called out to me. He's obsessed with us. Did you see where he asked us out? Did you see where he like Loki? Did you see where he asked us out, Anna? Were you crying? Okay, cool. I was so shocked. Saotome stopped his bike, took off his helmet, and called out to me. He looked effortlessly cool. Mitsuki, my husband. No, not Mitsuki, Mickey. Remember, he wants nicknames. Remember, cause he's Mickey, he's so fine. He's so fine, he blows your mind. I love that he came up with Mickey all on his own. It's fucking cute. Mickey. He looked effortlessly cool handling the large black sleek motorcycle. Can I see it? Can I see his motorcycle?
何そんなにバイクが珍しい
Never, and I never want to be on one. No, thank you. I'm a girly that likes to relax. I'm not holding on and the threat of danger. No. I'm not holding on to dear life to not die. No, thank you. I just want to be in a car, relaxing, possibly pass out. I don't want to be in a motorcycle where I must stay awake and cannot relax for 1 second. I answered that question. Okay. Caught staring, I snapped back to my senses and mumbled the first excuse I thought of. Saotome just shrugged.
まあいいや早く乗って
He's a tease, y'all. Know what he really is. He really is. Yeah, whatever. Hop on. And so I did try to just hop on. But as it was my first time ever trying to mount a motorcycle, I nearly fell on my face. Reacting quickly, Saotome steadied me from behind.
そこに足掛けてそう
Lift your foot up there, and yeah, good. I made it onto the bike with his help, and then he handed me a helmet. This time, I struggled with the chin strap.
不器用だなあんた貸してみ
Man, you're klutzy. Here, let me. He fastened my chin strap easily, something he'd clearly done many times
はい
before.
これでよし
There, all set. He knocked gently on the helmet as he spoke. You bitch! I'm like a fish in a bowl. Don't do that to me. I realized something. Oh man, it's gonna sound awful. Oh, we're making love and passionately fucking like we did with Yoshi, Kobase, and Mr. Dill. Okay, here's the thing though, cause Anna, you haven't seen the first man I played with. The first man I played through. You didn't see him. That man is Nori. I think you're gonna like him a lot more than you would like Saotome. Nori. I had sex with him chapter 3. chapter 3 of playing. I was like, oh, so early? Chapter 3. I don't count Mr. Dilf. That was awful. It was an awful experience. But yes, Yoshioka Kobase, you gotta see Nori. I'm telling you right now, Anna, you gotta watch Nori. Because that one was good. That one was so good. And again, we fucked chapter 3. I was like, I was gasping. I'm gonna see us making love with Mickey. I know. I think it's gonna happen on, I think like the other ones, it probably will happen chapter 6, not any earlier. I don't know. That's just like my guess. Okay. When Saotome swung his leg over the motorcycle and turned around to look, then Saotome swung his leg over the motorcycle and turned around to look at me.
走ってると声聞こえねえから、なんかあったら俺の肩2回叩け。
Once we get going, I won't be able to hear you because all of the road noise. If you need something, tap twice on my shoulder.
休憩は多めに取るけど、気分悪くなったりしたらすぐ報告しろよ。
We'll try to take a few breaks along the way, but if you get sick, let me know right away,
じゃあ、
okay?
俺の腰に手回して。
Alright, now wrap your arms around my waist. I'd seen couples on motorcycles on TV and things like that, but I gulped at the prospect of hugging him like that. Hesitantly, I gripped the back of Saotome's shirt. No, you need to hug him. We are literally on the verge of death. You need to grab onto him.
ここで恥ずかしがってたら死ぬぞ。いいか
That's what I was saying. Me and Saotome agree. Okay, that's a great way to die. Come on, hurry up. He grabbed my arms himself and wrapped them around his waist.
準備はいいか。じゃあ出発するぞ。
Ready? Let's go. I can't believe this. Can I have a picture of the motorcycle? Saotome put his own girl, you're looking out for you. What you doing? Saotome put his own helmet back on and settled onto his seat. The engine roared to life and the bike started moving slowly at first. Saotome's warm body contrasted with the chilly breeze, and I savored the scenery as it began to zoom past. He low-key the silence of this game. I kind of think so, actually. I will say this is only 2 chapters, so I can't really judge my. I don't know how to say this, but I can't really judge if I like him or not, because like I said, he is a very contentious character. Like people either like him or fucking hate him. Do you know what I mean? He really is an acquired taste, but I feel like it's, again, only 2 chapters. I can't really like judge everything only on 2 chapters, but I feel like, I don't know, I kind of like him. I kind of like his eccentricities. I don't think they're really that like horrible. Is he kind of being rude? Yeah, but like I am also rude back. You know what I mean? It's not like a rude where I would take total offense to it, where like I'd be like really fucking pissed off. You know how I am with Raphael and Caleb. Like it's an offense that I can like say something back. Like I don't know. I don't think it's like that much. And I also think that my barrier for mean is a lot higher than everyone else's, so I just don't find it mean. I don't know. Again, only chapter 2. He could change and I could hate him later, but right now I'm enjoying him. We toured along the coast, taking several breaks along the way. Sometime later, Saotome announced that we were nearly to our destination. Slowing down, he steered the motorcycle to an open space with a breathtaking view. Saotome parked the bike and removed his helmet, shaking his head to fix his hair. Then he dismounted and gently helped me take my helmet off too. This is a hot picture. Oh my god.
ちゃんと掴まれて偉いじゃん。
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a cute ass picture. Good job holding on. Saotome then ran his large hands through over my hair. Okay, never mind.
髪ボッサボサだぞ。
Your hair's a total mess. He seemed to be trying to fix my style, tucking loose whips behind my ears. He's treating us as we are kittens, such puppy. And this is CG, I know. Well, it was a bit embarrassing at first. The ride was far more fun than I ever anticipated. I tried my best to explain the sensation to him. It was like a roller coaster. I hate heights, so I can't do roller coasters. But I felt the wind rushing all over
テ
my
ンション
body.
高いな。そんな楽しかった。
Wow, you seem pretty hype. Did you really enjoy it that much? I nodded like a little kid, and Saotome smiled warmly
な
back
ら
at
よかっ
me.
た。
That's great to
二
hear.
血してこんな長く走るの初めてだったからさ、ちょっと緊張してたんだよ。
You know, I never had someone ride behind me for this long before. So I was actually kind of nervous. Hearing that he, of all people, was nervous really surprised me.
俺だって緊張くらいするから。人の命預かったんだから当たり前だろ。
What? You think I don't get scared? I mean, your life was literally in my hands.
ああ、でも俺も楽しかったな。
But yeah, it was fun for me
後ろ
too.
にあんたが乗ってるだけでこんなに違うもんかって思った。
I didn't expect having you ride with me would make things feel so different. When I asked him what he meant, he thought for a moment before answering.
もうなんて言ったらいいのかな。
How do I put
風が
this?
気持ちいいなとか、景色綺麗だなとか、そういうのあんたと共有できてると思うと嬉しかった。
Oh my god. You know the Usui Dilf you don't like? I watched a VOD for him and I'm sorry. I'm simping woman for nerds no matter what y'all tell me. I can't. I hate that man. I just fucking hate that man. God, I hate him. You guys simp all you want. Someone's gotta love him because it's not gonna be me. God, it was so disappointing. That entire fucking route. Oh god, I'm so upset. It was like I was happy to be sharing all of this with you, Masawa. The feel of the wind, the beautiful sights. After he said that, he playfully messed up my hair that he just fixed.
よし、じゃあそろそろ行くか。
Anyway, let's get going. While I was fixing my hair, it dawned on me that I still had no clue where we were headed.
先にネタバレすんのもつまんねえかなって。でももうすぐだからさ。
Well, I didn't want to spoil the surprise. It'd kill the fun. But we'll be there soon. Promise. I understood that Saotome was the type to whisk a girl off to I understood that Saotome was the type to whisk a girl off to somewhere totally unexpected. Still, a nice heads up would have been
そ
nice.
んなに知りたい。しょうがねえな。
You really want to know? Alright, fine.
よし、じゃあ特別にヒントをやろ
I'll give you a special hint just
う。
for
俺
you.
もあんたも好きなものだよ。
It's a place we'll both adore. Oh, fucking Christ, I don't know what that is. Is it a pastry? It's a pastry shop. Girl, shut up. Let him pamper you this way. She just wants to know. I would want to know too. I don't blame her. Soon enough, we pulled up at a fancy parfait parlor. Oh, I would enjoy this. As soon as the sweet aroma hit me upon entering the store, I couldn't help but beam. Saotome nailed it. This is our kind of spot.
だろ？絶対気に入ると思ってた。
Right? I knew you'd like
ここ
it.
有名ホテルのパティシエが独立してオープンさせた店なんだけど。
I heard the owner here used to be a pastry chef at a high-end hotel.
開店直後にすげえ雨が続いちゃって宣伝がうまくいかなかったらしいんだよね。
But on the day it opened, it was pouring down rain, so their grand opening kind of
今度
flopped.
ここを取り上げた記事をアップしていいってコバさんに許可もらったからさ。
Best part, Koba gave me the green light to write an article about
だ
this
から
place.
今日はその取材な。
So today we're playing reporter. Are we working? Bitch. Damn, he maybe our manager. Manager Mickey, my baby boy, you got money too. Saotome scanned the menu as he filled me in on the day's events.
どれもうまそうだな。
Man, everything looks so good. There were so many different parfaits. Ones with local seasonal fruit, others with pistachios, oh, and chocolate. Oh,
決め
I'm
られない？
sorry. Can't make up your mind? I want the pistachio and chocolate
俺
one.
も同じこと思ってた。まあ2人いるし気になったのいくつか頼もう。
me neither. But hey, we're here together. Why not order a few that catch our
これも
eye?
エスター氏のための大事な仕事だからな。
Besides, we're here on official Estasi business after all. In other words, Saotome hadn't brought me here to spend time together. This was for work. It was classic Saotome, but for some reason, it gave me a tiny pang of disappointment. I feel like I would tell him, I'd be like, okay, well, this is not a date then. This is work. Like, we're working, Saotome. You cried and bitched and moaned for a date, and you didn't take me on a date. You took me out to do work assignment. This is not a date.
本日はお越しいただきありがとうございます。
Thank you so much for coming today.
いえいえ、むしろこっちこそ取材受けてもらってありがとうございます。
I'm gonna judge his fit. I really do like it. I think it's so airy and cute. The colors are really nicely balanced. I love that he put a yellow belt because it does break up the colors. Do you know what I mean? Mickey, you cap, work my ass. I really like that he how can I say this? He is literally like the embodiment of the primary colors, but it's not tacky looking. Like, I think it's broken up really well and the primary colors are accentuated really well that it looks really nice together. You know what I mean? Like his red hair, obviously his red hair is not a stylistic choice because he has red hair. It's not a fashion thing, but I really like how everything kind of makes his red hair pop. Like he made sure that all his clothes kind of like accentuate his red hair. I love his it matches his personality. Yeah, I really like it. Like I really like the light blue. Like it's not a dark blue, it's a light blue, and I love the tinge of yellow. Like there's a yellow pinche, the little clip in his hair, or like the little bobby pin. There you go. He's like a yellow bobby pin, which matches like the nicely gold necklace, right? But it's a really tiny necklace, and like again the pop of the belts. Like I feel like it breaks up the colors, because if he took that off, it'd be like a really basic, like, you know, blue shirt, white undershirt, very like basic khaki wearing outfit. But because he put the yellow and it kind of like matches well with like all his accessories, it does like brighten to the eye. It brightens up his outfit. I really like it. And I love the fact that he put like a white and a cream, like a white and a khaki, because then it kind of makes, again, lightens up this outfit. It makes the blue look lighter. It makes the yellow pop out more because it's not black, which black would make it pop out, but black would kind of like, it would truly transform this outfit. Like it would darken the outfit. The blue wouldn't look as vibrant. The khakis wouldn't look as, cool. It wouldn't like, or like, I love how it brightened it up, and the one warmth of his outfit is his hair, and I really like that happened. I really love how he accessorizes and how he puts outfits together. It's really cute. It really, and it matches his personality perfectly. It's very light, it's very airy, it's very like precision. Oh my god, precision. It's very pointed. Like everything that he does is very, very like it has a point. There's a reason he does things, and I like the fact that it even like in his clothes, it even accentuates that. No, honestly, thank you for giving us this
と
opportunity.
んでもないです。エスターシさんの記事が宣伝になるなら、うちとしては願ったり叶ったりですから。
So this is not a date. Of course, we couldn't be happier to have Sympathy do a spotlight.
任せてください。記事は気合い入れて作るんで、絶対にお客さん増えますよ。
We couldn't be happier to have Sympathy do a spotlight on us. That's what it said. You can count on us. We'll write up something fantastic for our users and your soon-to-be
頼もしい
customers.
限りです。よろしくお願いしますね。
That's very reassuring. I can't wait to read it.
あと、おせっかいかもですけど、ここって SNS とかやってないですよね。
By the way, I hope I'm not prying, but don't you but you don't use any SNS to promote this place?
私がそういったものに疎くて。
I'm not really tech savvy, so
もし可能なら宣伝に取り入れていくといいと思いますよ。
gasp
そういう
looking
のを
at
見てる層
this.
が一気に情報を拡散してくれるんで。
It's by the way, they're called CGs. It's not CGI. It's CG. A love routes for Mickey. Are you looking at all of them right now? It's supposed to be a surprise. I know you couldn't wait. I know you love him. You might find it useful as a promotional tool. People on social media can spread the word about places like this
貴
fast.
重なご意見ありがとうございます。検討してみますね。
Thank you very much. We'll definitely take it into consideration. I'm an impatient thought. Then Saotome proceeded to order an array of parfaits that caught his fancy. I wondered if the two of us would be able to finish them all.
そう余裕だと思うけど。
Seriously? Piece of cake. Saotome's confident reply reminded me of when he'd brought me some sweets in the office. I guess he really did have a sweet tooth. He always kept his desk drawer stocked with sugar packets and creamer too. Saotome's weakness for sweets was honestly very cute. And I said so.
かわいい。俺が
Cute? Who, me?
いや、別に甘いもん好きだからって可愛くはないだろ。
Is he blushing? No, like he doesn't make a guy cute, you know. It was rare to see Saotome act so evasive, and it left me with a funny feeling. Usually he was the one dishing out the teasing, but the table seemed to have finally turned. No! I want to do a love! I have to do a work now! Oh yes, opposites attract. He loves sweets in his coffee, and I like mine straight up myself. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta save. Alright. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Fuck! Alright. I think this is a love. That one's a love. We need a work. I want to say it's unexpected from you. I think that one's a work. This is definitely a love, and I think this one's a love. I think this is a work, and I think this is a work. No. I think this is a work too, because I want a love. I have to get a work because I need to make sure I get a good end. I mean, a perfect end. I want to say, I think it's this one. This is to tease him. So you're doing 50-50 to get perfect end. Damn, fuck. Damn, fuck this a bit. Yeah, you gotta, listen, it's a lot of work. You gotta work hard. I think it's this one. No, it's a love. Fuck no. Hold on. Let me see. Was that? That wasn't even like a good love. That wasn't even. That didn't even raise the bar. Fuck. Okay, so it's not that one. So that is a love. Okay, so that means this one and this one should be work, right? I want to say it's unexpected of you.
ギャップ
Shut up.
そうか
Yes, I did it. Fuck yes. Okay, we got it. We gotta work. We gotta work. For me? You think so? While Saotome had an open and friendly demeanor, I felt I've seen a hidden side. His love for sweets and how embarrassed he was by it was incredibly endearing.
まあどうでもいいけど
Yeah, well, whatever.
だってそうだろそんなことで親しみやすいとか思われてもしょうがねえし
I mean, it's a fact. I like sweet stuff, but I don't want people making judgments about me for that. A short while later, our first parfait was served.
おおいいね
This is a long stream. I might have to stop, actually. I don't want to stop in the middle of a date. It's gonna be very sad. Oh, that looks good. The camera has to eat first. Saotome whipped out his camera and to take photos. The way he just did the angles and zoomed into the fruits, showing he had a knack for photography.
よしじゃあ次な
Okay, next. He got close. As I was wondering what photo he would take next, he suddenly moved in closer to me.
何って自撮りくらい普通にするだろ
Expect this. That's a cute parfait. Ooh, I can see why you took a picture of it. I would also take a picture. I did not expect that he would literally be like, okay, now we gotta take a picture and we gotta take a selfie. What? What's so weird about taking a selfie? He suddenly rushed toward me. He suddenly rushed toward me, took me by surprise, and made me tense up.
近いって言われてもこんくらいくっつかないと画面に入らねえし
Oh, stop it. We have to be this close together or we're never going to both fit in the frame.
何照れてんのかわいい
Oh, you shy? How cute.
なんだよさっきあんたも同じこと言ってたんだからおあいこだろ
What? You literally said the same thing
ほ
earlier.
ら変な顔で映りたくなかったら視線はカメラ
No, come on. Look at the camera already. You don't want to look weird, do you? Despite grumbling at Saotome's comment, I didn't want to look bad in the photo. In the photo he'd take anyway, so I faced the camera. It wasn't just a delicious parfaits. Discovering all these unexpected things about Saotome filled me with joy. He's just
よ
a
し
girly
さっさ
paw.
と食うか
Alright, let's dig it. Placing his phone on the table, Saotome casually scooped up a spoonful of parfait and held it up to me.
ほいあ
Come on, say ah. I understood we'd share the parfait, but I wasn't expecting him to
あ
feed
今
me.
更だろ前もやったじゃん
Blushing now? We did this before.
ああアイス溶けるぞ早くしろって
Ah, hurry up, the ice cream's melting. With his persistent urging, I took the spoonful. A wave of cool and refreshing sweetness danced on my
う
tongue.
まい俺も食おうっと
Is it good? Let me try.
ほんとだフルーツもアイスもクリームも全部うまいこれはいくらでも入るわ
Damn, this is great. The fruits, the ice cream, the whipped cream, everything's perfect. I could eat this all
半分
day.
くらいまで食べたら交換な
We can swap parfaits once we're halfway through. After enjoying the delightful parfaits, my curiosity got the best of me and I asked Saotome how he stumbled upon this place.
秘密。
That's a secret.
バズってから乗っかるんじゃダサいアプリのままだし、情報収集はちゃんとしてんのよ俺。
You want to start to stay a mid-level app? Of course not, right? We can't just follow the crowd. We gotta do our own research. His gaming during work hours initially startled me, but now I understood it all as part of his marketing analysis. Sotome's ideas didn't just spring up out of nothing. They were always in culmination of creative research.
今撮った写真あんたにも送るよ。
I'll send you those pictures I took.
つうか、なんで江坂先輩と連絡先交換したの？
On a side note, why did you exchange contact info with Isaka? Wait, no. Yeah, I said it right. Okay. He asked the question with a hint of quiet sulkiness. I know, 100% he's jealous. Had Isaka mentioned to him that we exchanged ring info?
なんでって、あの人言ってたぞ。困ったらいつでも連絡しろって。
How did I know? That guy practically begged you to reach out to him if you had any
知
trouble.
らねえうちに二人で飲んでたしさ。
Before I knew it, the two of you were out grabbing drinks together.
昨日江坂先輩と一緒だったから浮かれてたんだ。
He's
そんな
so
に楽しかっ
jealous.
たかよ。
So you were all smiles this morning because you were out with Esaka, huh? Is he really that fun to be around?
ああ、そうだな。あんたがプライベートで誰と何してようが、俺には関係ない。
Yeah, whatever. Who you're with in your private life is none of my concern. Absolutely. And he says, yeah, a man with that face saying those words does not match. Right. I'd never been able to clear that up. I explained now how that evening with Esaka was purely coincidental, that we just happened to run into each other in Evergreen.
偶然だった。
Oh, it was a coincidence? Yeah, like I've said fucking 50 million times.
そっか。
Oh, is that right?
なあ、あの人とどんな話したの？
What were you guys talking about anyway? Okay, no, now we gotta lie. Now we gotta... Hold on. Thanks to all the drinks, I recalled that I urged Asaka to spill more details about Saotome. I felt a surge of
あん
embarrassment.
たが言わないなら、週明け先輩に聞きに行くわ。
If you're not gonna tell me, I'll just ask him on Monday. You bitch! How can you say this? I didn't want to put Asaka in that position, so I ended up confessing that night's true topic of conversation.
ってことは、俺の話ばっかりしてたの？
Yes, you jealous bitch! You jealous baby bitch! Nah, that makes no sense. He's insane. OMG! Maybe that's why I like him. That's why I like him. Actually, I don't see a problem. So you're saying you talked about me the entire time?
何それ、めちゃくちゃウケる。
That's weird as hell. I love it. His laughter took an invisible weight off my shoulders. I had genuinely enjoyed hearing Esaka's stories about Saotome, but deep down, I worried that I might have crossed a line by prying into his personal affairs.
はあ、俺のこと知りたいんだ。
So you're curious about me,
じ
huh?
ゃあ特別に教えてやるよ。
Alright, just this once, I'll indulge you. I fear we have to end stream. Like, it's literally 4 hours. This chapter has not ended. Ah. We said our goodbyes to the parlor owner and then stepped outside. We decided to take a walk along the ocean, leaving his motorcycle behind.
ああ、気持ちいいな。
Man, this feels great.
俺の実家はこの辺りなんだよ。
My parents actually live near
学生
here.
の頃は一人になりたい時はこの辺ぶらついてた。
Back when I was in school, I'd walk around here whenever I wanted some time to
海
myself.
綺麗だし、風気持ちいいし、考え事するにはぴったりの場所だと思うね。
I mean, just look at it. The gorgeous ocean, the soothing breeze, it's the perfect place for some introspection, right? As I nodded, I said I was surprised to learn that he liked taking time to just sit and think.
失礼なやつだな。
Okay,
俺だって
rude.
物思いにふけりたい時くらいあるんだよ。
Okay, rude. Of course I have moments of deep reflection too. That piqued my curiosity. I wondered in what situations he would have wanted to be alone out here as a child.
親に怒られた時とか。うちの親、口が回るタイプだったから結構泣かされてたわ。
Probably when my parents scolded me. They were the intense type. Pretty often brought me to tears. Considering his usual behavior at work, it was hard for me to picture anyone making Saotome cry. I imagined him as a kid, small and somewhat innocent, and bit back the
子
smile.
供らしいね。
Pretty childish, huh?
でも実際は正反対のことばっか言われてたよ。それこそ子供らしくないとか、生意気とか。
Actually, back then, people said I didn't act like a kid. They said I was too bossy or talked back too much.
なあ、別に親と仲悪いとかじゃないから、そこは安心して。
And just so you know, I'm not on bad terms with my parents or anything like that. No need to worry. It was like he knew where my mind had wandered. But if his parents scolded him that much, obviously he'd been this cheeky and smart since he was little. Cute, babe. Cute, my hubby. It was easier to think of his childhood days when I imagined he was just a smaller version of himself now. Oh my god, he must have ran his parents rampant.
どうだかね。でも成績は良かったよ。
Maybe. Either way, I always got good
友達に
grades.
勉強を教えてたし。でも俺あんまり教えるのうまくないらしいんだよね。
Because you're teaching, because I'm literally working under you. It sucks. You jump too much. I'd even try to tutor my friends, but they always complain about my teaching style. That was easy to picture too. He seemed like the type who would ask, "Why can't you understand this?"
そう、それ全く同じこと言って怒られたわ。
You bitch! Yeah, exactly. I say that exact line, and they always get annoyed with me because it's an annoying line to say. What the fuck is wrong with you? I couldn't help but laugh hearing my thoughts had been right on the mark. These anecdotes sparked my curiosity about Saotome's high school years.
高校はあんまいい思い出ないかもな。
Honestly, high school doesn't bring back a lot of good memories. Seeing Saotome's sudden somber expression, a twinge of guilt tore through me, and I hesitantly
別に
apologized.
気にしなくていいよ。そんなん言わなきゃわかんないもんな。
You don't have to apologize. How could you have known? It's not like I mentioned it before.
でもまあ、あんたにならいつか話聞いてもらいたいかも。
But I'll tell you another time. Okay, Amasawa? Oh, you saw his eyes change? Oh, they're more loving now. Saotome then tousled my hair a bit. His smile was calm, but his eyes still seemed so sad. That expression burned itself into my brain. Unhappy memories, life-altering events, pointless jokes. I yearned to be someone who can share them. I yearned to be someone he can share them all with. I think we fell just as hard as, you know, he fell for us, because even in the beginning we were like, MC was like, oh, I can't admit that I can't admit there's something else going on there. I'm gonna play dumb for now. I can't admit my feelings. I think she likes him too, but I don't know when that started. All right, the spinoff. Is this when you're when is this? When we're stalking you? I was returning to the office after grabbing some sweets for our Oh, okay. This is when we're in the office. I was returning to the office after grabbing some sweets for Amasawa when I ran into Ko, who stood in front of the building.
あれ、こうちゃんじゃん。結構前に帰ってなかった？忘れ物？
Oh, Ko! I thought you left a while ago. Did you forget something?
そんなところです。早乙女さんは残業ですか？
Something like that. You working late, Saotome? Cole peered down at the items in my
そう
hand.
そう夜食買ってきたんだよ。こうちゃんも一緒に食べる？
Yeah, I brought some midnight snacks. Want one, Cole?
いりません。俺はもう帰るんで。
No, I'm on my way home.
だよな。
Figured as much.
そういえば先輩もまだ残ってましたね。ひょっとしてそれ差し入れですか？
By the way, I saw Amasawa still in the office. Are these for her by any
お
chance?
鋭いね。たまには同僚をいたわっておかなきゃと思ってさ。
Good eye, my dude. My dude is so funny to me. And yeah, I thought I should take care of a fellow colleague for once. You liar! You're a liar! He's a lying liar! I showed him the sweets in the bag, co-sighed, a bit of hint of fatigue in his voice. Okay, so everyone sees it. They're like, this man is so fucking stupid!
どうせあんたも一緒に食べるつもりなんでしょ。
But you're gonna eat some of these too, right?
そりゃそうだろう。俺甘いの好きだし。
Why wouldn't I? I have a sweet tooth after all.
一緒に食べなくてもいいから持って帰んなよ。どれがいい？
Hey, you don't have to eat with us, but why don't you take one for the road?
いりませんって。っていうか二人の分がなくなるんじゃないですか。
I told you I don't need one. Besides, wouldn't that be taking your share?
平気平気。4個あるから。
Oh, nope. I got 4.
逆になんでそんなにあるんですか？
Actually, why would you get so many?
普通に1人2個は食うかなって。
Huh? Isn't it normal for one person to eat two?
まあそれはどうでもいいんだよ。こうちゃんが自分で選ばないなら俺が適当に袋から取ったやつな。
Well, if you won't choose, I'll pick one randomly from the bag for you. Okay, Cole?
ああ、好きにしてください。
Do whatever you want.
お、じゃあこれ。
And this
ほ
one.
い。選ばれたのはワッフルでした。
Here you go. The lucky winner is the waffle.
どうも。にしても早乙女さん、ちょっと変わりましたね。
Thanks. You know, Saotome, you seem different.
そうか？
Really?
そうですよ。これまでは同僚相手にこういう気遣いしてるところ見たこ
That's
と
what
なかっ
I've
た
been
ですし。
saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I've never seen you look out for your colleagues like this
人
before.
に付き合って残業して、しかもわざわざ差し入れ買いに行くとか。
And yet here you are, pulling an all-nighter for her, even buying her treats.
なんだよそれ。人を自己中人間みたいに。
So what are you implying? That I have some kind of egotistical loser? I mean
実
loner?
際、会ったばかりの頃のあんたはそういう感じでしたよ。
Yes, that's exactly what I'm implying.
まあでも、
I mean, like your best
Oremo
friend
sashire mo raeru no
to tear
wa-
you down a peg.
やぶさかではないです。
But I guess I don't mind taking treats from you every now and then. Every now
あ
and
れは
again.
財布扱いかよ。でもさっきの変わったってのはいい意味でってことだよな。
What do I look like? A pastry ATM? Anyway, you mean that I've changed for the better, right?
さあ、
We'll see.
そんなことより先輩のこと待たせてるんじゃないですか。
Isn't Amasawa waiting?
そうだった。じゃあ俺も行くわ。お疲れ。
Oh yeah, you're right. Gotta go. Night, Ko.
お疲れ様です。
Good night. After offering a slight nod in farewell, Cole turned around and walked
変わっ
away.
た。ね。
I've changed, huh?
確かに今まで誰かのために残業したり買い出ししたりなんてしたことなかったかも。
He's probably right. I don't think I've ever stayed late to keep someone company or brought them snacks before.
でもなんかあいつを置いて帰る気になれなかったんだよな。
But for some reason, I don't want to leave without her. I imagine her, likely still working alone at her computer in the
こっ
office.
そり戻って驚かしたらどんな反応すんだろう。
I wonder how she would react if I snuck in and surprised her. Would she be shocked and laugh, or would she get mad? Eager to find out, I headed back inside. Yo, he loves us. This is crazy. Ah, I can't do this now. No way. It is way too late. I do not stream this long. I am too tired. No talking. I want to hear what you got to say. All right, guys. That was a trip. That was a lot of fun. And I can't believe that he's liked us from the very beginning. And I don't know what the fuck happened, but we started liking him.